penalty for number 10.
So I'm watching over here, waiting.
That's the end of the third quarter. Gain of 6 yards on the play.
We're just going to keep my person drive. I'll move it right back out.
Third and 3. Number 9, Thibodeau in on the tackle. Number 2, Henderson, the ball carrier. And run is good for a Foothill. First down.
Mike slide. You don't have to talk. Mike, look at Mike slide.
If you guys are helping,
Number 4, Austin keeps the ball. Tackled by number 9, Thibodeau, and number 10, Armstrong. Loss of a yard on the play.
can anybody sit here?
And the ball gets past Ostergren.
Where's Gary?
He falls on the ball at the 19-yard line.
Hey guys.
Caught it at the 20.
You guys want to buy some raffle tickets for Shasta Alpine?
Third and 23.
There you go. So it's 1 for 1, 6 for or 5 for 6, 6 for 5, and then 15 for 10, and then a wingspan for 20.
Okay, 1 second.
Offside against Shasta.
Wet. 5, 6, 7. So I'll just give you 8. You want 7? 7 tickets. They might be a little wet, but yeah, so they're a little wet. Oh wait, I totally forgot. I'm so sorry. So 4.
Ostergren keeps the ball. Nice gain on the play.
This is not very easy to win.
Ostergren's run was good for a first down.
Okay. There's 3. 4, 7. There you go, guys. Thank you.
Ball start against Foothill.
That's what you got. Oh, it's okay. You got 2.
First and 15. Henderson with the carry. Henderson finally pushed out of bounds. First contact by 24 Dietrich, pushed out of bounds by number 10 Armstrong. Gain 7 on the play. Osterman keeps the ball. In on the final 3 Beltran and number 10 Armstrong. 3rd and 9. Number 2 Henderson. And 2 on the play, tackle by number 10 Armstrong. That'll bring up 4th and a 6. Number 4 Osterman keeps the ball off the end, and he takes it for the Foothill, first down. 12 yards on the carry. Number 2 Henderson up the middle. Pick up on about 6 yards. Tackle by number 18 Jones. Henderson is back in the backfield. Number 99 Bianchi on the tackle. 3rd and 4. We have the senior parents of the cheerleaders and the football players. Start out of the stands and back to the field, please, to the track at the east end. And then a tackle for a 2-yard loss. Number 10 Armstrong on the tackle. Again, could we get the parents of the senior cheerleaders and the football players down to the east track where Mr. McIntyre is standing waving his hands. And the 4th down carry is taken down to the 33-yard line. appears to be short of the line of the game. Shasta takes over on downs. Number 30 Fans, the ball carrier, tackled for a 5-yard loss. Tackled by number 3 Tyler Carey. And the ball is dropped in the middle. Number 7, Jordan Jerry.
All right, thank you very much. We appreciate you joining us. Tonight is the Shasta Wolves are hosting the Foothill Cougars, and my partner Gary Moore is detained just a little bit. It's raining outside, so it's a good day for duck. I think he took off and went duck hunting. I'm just checking on him. He should be on his way shortly. We've got so much excitement here. A lot is on the line for this game here and this game itself. If Shasta wins this game tonight, they win the league outright. Their section outright. The league outright, excuse me. They are 8-1. Foothill is 5-4, but in the division, in the league itself, Shasta is 4-0, and Foothill, I believe, is 5-4. Oh no, they're 2-2 within the division. Excuse me. Yes, they're 2-2 within the division. I'm gonna have to do this all solo until Gary gets here, but I know he'll be here shortly, and he's on his way. So he had a big full day himself today. So you know what? Sometimes you gotta let it go. So the JV game is just about over with. There's 8.9 seconds left. Shasta is leading this game 28-0, and it's pouring rain out here. Like I said, it's a good day for ducks. So I'm gonna take a short break here, and then when I come back, I'm gonna have Coach Hunsaker. Hopefully, if I can catch him down on the sidelines, I'm gonna have to run down there while the commercials are playing, and we will be right back.
And the final play of the game is a final play. Final score of the game, Shasta 28, Foothill 0. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight is senior night for our final regular season home game. First up tonight is the cheerleaders. Our first cheerleader, senior cheerleader, J.C. Ford, escorted by her mother and father, Shannon and Mike. J.C. has cheered for 7 years and the varsity for 2 years. She plans to attend Foothill University and would like to become a psychologist. She enjoyed placing first at the West Coast Nationals in her freshman year. Ladies and gentlemen, J.C. Ford. Next up, Lexi Helmet, escorted by Susie and Eric, her parents. Lexi has cheered for 12 years and has been on the varsity for 2 years. She plans on attending becoming a dental hygienist. Her favorite memory is winning Liverpool the past 2 years. Lexi Helmet. Next, Phoebe Crawford, escorted by parents Katie and Jan. Phoebe has cheered for 4 years and for 1 year on the varsity. She plans to attend Shasta College and would also like to become a dental hygienist. Her favorite memory is cheering on the sidelines. Football season, along with her partner.
All right, welcome back. And earlier this week, I caught up with J.C. Hunsaker. And my partner here Morris told me he's on his way, but here's what Coach Hunsaker has to say about the game.
Sierra and Matt. Carla and Chris. Sierra has cheered for 8 years and has been varsity for 2 years. She is looking to San Diego State University with the goal of becoming a nurse. The ceremony is from Foothill, 2016, and the whole crowd started singing with the music during the halftime performance. Sierra and Matt. Last but not least, we have Fawn Louise, with a stepmother Kim and her father Tony, and has cheered for 11 years and for varsity for 2 years. She has to join the military next year, and with the goal of becoming a combat medic. Good for you, Fawn. Her favorite memory performance during the home crowd for Liverpool 2016. Ladies and gentlemen, senior cheerleaders, let's give them their hands. Varsity team. First up, we have Levi Peterson, escorted by brother and father, Ryan and Mark. Levi has played football for 4 years and has been on varsity for 3 years. He plans to play football in college and would like to become a musician or an actor. His favorite memory of playing football is making the game-winning tackle on his birthday in his 8th grade. Levi Peterson. Okay, next up we have Ryan Puckett. Ryan is escorted tonight by his parents, Shelley and Steve. Ryan has played football for 5 years and on the varsity for 2 years. He plans to attend Shasta College and would like to become a physical therapist. His favorite memory is winning Riverdale this year. Ladies and gentlemen, Ryan Puckett. Next up, we're going to have 2 of our players. Step rows Vinny Smith and Marino Carrillo. Number 8 and number 22.
All right, there's Coach Hunsaker. And like he said, there's a long stage happening tonight. And boy, it is also senior night here, so they are doing the parents and introducing the senior players themselves from Shasta. And it's actually a great thing, but it's good for umbrellas. You're going to need them. The wind is blowing, and the rain is just coming down like that now. I tell you, there's like 19 minutes and 15 seconds left until the game starts officially. About 5 minutes till they'll do the national anthem. All the head coaches have their ponchos on and they're waiting here. And it's a little windy here, and it's hits and fast, I tell you. So
number 9,
we also caught up with Coach Joey Brown for the Foothill Cougars. And he gave me a little bit of his time, and I really appreciate it. And this is what he had to say about tonight's game.
Demetrius has played football for 12 years and has been on varsity for 4 years. He plans to attend Eastern Washington University, and his favorite memory is beating Chico. Demetrius Kelso. Next up, Ian Garcia. On the field with him tonight to honor him, mother and father Garrett and Patty. Ian has played football for 3 years and on varsity for 2. He plans to attend University of California with the goal of becoming a civil engineer. Favorite memory is making history in the last Super Bowl. Correction, River Bowl. And next up, Curtis Gibson. Accompanied tonight by mother and father Jana and Dawn. Curtis has played football for 11 years and has been on varsity for 2 years. He plans to attend Butte College and would like to become a power line technician. His favorite memory is winning the River Bowl 2 years in a row. Seth Park. Seth is accompanied tonight by mother and father Jamie and Shay. He's played football for 10 years, 2 on varsity. He plans to play football in college, and the goal is someday becoming a professional ball player. Favorite memory is being with over 2 years in a row.
Hi.
Next up, Theo Hetzel. Escorted by mother and father Bernie and Holly Hetzel.
All right, there's Coach Joey Brown for the Foothill Cougars. And, you know, he knows what's at stake tonight. He knows what his team has to do to get this job done and to get this game, hopefully, in a W column for him. But there's a lot at stake for Shasta High School itself. And I had thought that you went duck hunting.
Hey.
But he's here.
Hi, Dan.
Gary, how are you, buddy?
Dude. Well, who turned this stuff on? I apologize for being tardy. I had a long job today with a very important group of people, and I'm happy to be here now. And well, folks who are tuned in on the chat line, let us know we should be okay right now. Good. We'll find out. Look at the rain coming down.
Oh, yeah. It's windy. It's rainy.
Yikes.
It's a good day for ducks.
Yeah.
I told everybody you were probably went duck hunting.
No, it wasn't that. I'm just catching my breath. I hauled up here as fast as I could go, and it's just I parked in a totally soaking wet over there. The parking lot's underwater, and my work bag is in there too, so I need to work my way back over there in a minute.
Look at the last stairway coming down. You want to go fishing?
Wow. Oh, goodness. It looks like a fire hydrant is open.
Yes, it does.
Man.
But it's just coming down, and it's just pouring right down onto the field. It's going to be wet.
Let's see.
So I've had Coach Sunsaker's interview already, and we also talked to Joey Brown, and we could take a break. And
let's do that so we can regroup and reconnoiter here a little bit and kiss on your girlfriend a little bit and start having some fun. We'll be right back.
You're listening to Shasta Wolves Varsity Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
For over 50 years, Hild Collision Center is still family-owned and operated. It all started when Art Hild opened his first body shop in 1965. Today known as Hild Collision Center, the North State's most recommended full-service collision repair business. The Hild family is proud to continue business in this great community. Every year brings new changes in many forms, from new vehicle models, training and equipment, new technology in aluminum bodies and frames, computers, airbags, and Pearl Clear Coat paints. You can be assured that the team at Hild Collision Center are the best in class. The Hild Collision Center family would like to say thank you to the North Valley for trusting them with your collision repairs and allowing them to grow and support our community. Hild Collision Center on East Cypress Avenue in Reading. Online at hildcollisioncenter.com or find us on Facebook. Hild Collision Center, where you're always a satisfied customer.
Honey, the water isn't working. I'm going to call J&J.
J&J Pumps offers the largest crew and inventory to get your water back on sooner. From water pumps to water filtration and everything in between. J&J Pumps will solve your water problems. J&J also offers 24/7 emergency service. When you have a water problem or question, contact J&J Pumps. Rain, sleet, or snow, J&J will go. Now located at 4952 South Barney in Anderson.
Everybody knows Enterprise picks you up. But can they solve all my transportation needs? Spoiler alert, they can.
You can buy from Enterprise Car Sales.
Sold. Car sharing. That's alarmingly sensible.
We even rent exotics.
That's good, because sometimes Mama wants to drive like a mother. Big trucks are kind of my jam. You guys make me feel so special.
Like a princess?
Exactly. Rent, buy, or share. How can Enterprise pick you up today?
Here's what people are saying about Bud's Jolly Cone.
We just love the food here, and the girls treat us like family.
Right into Bud's Jolly Cone today, 455 Antelope Boulevard, Red Bluff.
Learning about the dangers of wildfires can help you save your home and those you love. According to experts, wildfires across the country are burning hotter and faster than ever before. After a severe fire season in which 1,400 homes burned, the National Fire Protection Association created the FireWise program. The program offers simple ways community members can work together to prevent their properties from becoming fuel for a wildfire. Residents can reduce the risk of their home's ignition by simply modifying their homes and immediate surroundings. For example, clearing a space around the home can reduce wildfire threat, reduce surrounding vegetation, and prune large trees. Even something as simple as cleaning gutters and eaves of leaves and debris can prevent an ember from igniting a home. When possible, choose heat and flame-resistant construction materials for homes, decks, porches, and fences. The most protective roofing materials will be rated Class A, including asphalt shingles and metal cement and concrete products. For more information, visit firewise.org.
This is Craig Thompson, head football coach at Shasta College, and this is the Shasta Sports Network.
Omega Mortgage. We believe in loans, not limitations.
Educating our customers is the key ingredient to our recipe of conducting quality business. At Omega Mortgage, we're more than a broker. We are the bank. From application to in-house funding, we do it all and pass the savings on to you. We make instant decisions based on the merit of your loan, not just income and credit. Our loans fund in as little as 5 days, so whether you're looking to purchase or refinance a home or commercial property, we have the right products for you. Our clients benefit from our cutting-edge agent pricing program because it offers you the best loan programs for your individual needs and situations. Get the facts from a name you can trust, Omega Mortgage. Set up a mortgage planning session today with one of our experienced mortgage planners. Call 223-1400, 223-1400. Finally, a lender you'd refer your friends to, Omega Mortgage. We do loans.
Bud's Jolly Cone is your stop for fun. Passed down through 3 generations, our family-owned and operated shop dishes up delectable hot dogs, tacos, burgers, and sandwiches all year round. On Tuesdays and Wednesdays, ride on down to try our famous and mouth-watering 50-cent burgers. When you need to satisfy your sweet tooth, try some soft-serve ice cream or one of our legendary milkshakes, available in over 30 different flavors. We also have a very strong connection to racing and proudly partner with RB Outlaws to offer exciting and fun karting. The heart of our business is, and always will be, family and fun. For delicious food, sweet treats, and memories that will last a lifetime.
Ride into Bud's Jolly Cone today, 455 Antelope Boulevard, Red Bluff.
Hi, I'm Gary Sinise. At the end of your workday, do you know you've made a difference? The Veterans Affairs medical staff do. The doctors, nurses, counselors, and health technicians get to care for perhaps the most deserving of all Americans, the men and women who've served in our nation's armed forces. Visit vacareers.va.gov to find out how you can make a difference too.
This is Craig Thompson, the head football coach at Shasta College, and this is the Shasta Sports Network.
You're listening to Shasta Wolves Varsity Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
Bud's Jolly Cone is your stop for fun. Passed down through 3 generations, our family-owned and operated shop dishes up delectable hot dogs, tacos, burgers, and sandwiches all year round. On Tuesdays and Wednesdays, ride on down to try our famous and mouth-watering 50-cent burgers. When you need to satisfy your sweet tooth, try some soft-serve ice cream or one of our legendary milkshakes, available in over 30 different flavors. We also have a very strong connection to racing and proudly partner with RB Outlaws to offer exciting and fun karting. The heart of our business is, and always will be, family and fun. For delicious food, sweet treats, and memories that will last a lifetime.
Ride into Bud's Jolly Cone today, 455 Antelope Boulevard, Red Bluff.
All right, we are back.
We all live in a yellow submarine.
Yeah, it's a good day.
Shasta High School. Did you, I didn't get a chance to hear everything that you had going on while I was rolling in here, but what a night of rain. I've never seen, I mean, we've done a whole season last year. I've never seen the rain like this.
Well, before they get to the national anthem,
yes,
I went and talked to Joseph Good, who is their middle linebacker and basically holds the position that Troy Lyons does.
Right.
And I had a few questions about how he's going to do it.
He's
and
number 44. Let's see what he has to say.
Senior, 6 foot, 220 pounds, number 44, Joey Good. Joey, welcome to the Shasta Sports Network.
Thank you.
All right, you've got the #1 seed of Shasta Wolves coming up this weekend. What's your #1 goal right now on stopping Vinny Smith?
We just have to fly to the ball. Everybody's got to be on the ball every play. It's not just Vinny, it's their whole team. We got to get off our blocks, like as linebackers and everything. Just fly to the ball.
What do you like best about the defensive position, especially that linebacking position?
My mom's always been saying since I was little, this is one of the few chances I'll get to hurt people and get away with it. So I love that.
That is a great answer.
Anytime I'm angry, it's awesome.
Football is an aggressive sport, so when you have like a penalty called against you, you can actually take your aggressions out on the next play.
Yeah, love that.
Coach Brown has really guided you guys to a pretty darn good season. You're ranked 4th, although we look at it as you're ranked 3rd in the division, and now you got the #1 Shasta going up against this weekend. What is your guys' game plan to stop that offensive power?
Treat them just like any other team, like the teams we beat in the past. Just be aggressive, but we definitely can't take anything for granted. Don't let up on them at all. You got to be constantly going after them.
Now, a couple weeks ago, you had an interception. You had a touchdown, actually won the game for you. Are you hoping for the same results again this weekend?
I'm not worried about my stats personally. I'm worried about our team and getting the win.
Now, if you guys do get the win, or even if you get the loss, you guys still make the playoffs. Are you guys even thinking about the playoffs right now?
Not yet. We're taking it a week at a time, taking it one team at a time.
All right. Number 44, Joey Good. We really appreciate it. Thank you for being on the Shasta Sports Network.
Thank you.
Well, well. If that little music interlude doesn't say let's play ball, I don't know what does. How you doing, dude?
I'm doing good.
Thank you so much for covering my action today.
Hey.
I had a full day, and I just could not get here. There's no way. So I know you had to do it all. You did it all, and I know what's entailed with doing it all, and I appreciate you.
Hey, like I told you 26, 27 years ago, I got your back.
All right, well, I got your boat.
Yes.
Tonight.
We're going to need it to get out of here tonight.
It is pouring the rain. As a matter of fact, let's just do something fun right now, just real quick. I'm gonna open up our Facebook page, and we're going to do a little Facebook Live.
Okay.
And
I'm so glad you're here, Lori. She was, she's the one that keeps me down. I want to take off like a rocket, and she just pulls me back down.
Well, my wife keeps me down too, so get used to it. It's a lifelong process, brother.
Well,
it's a good thing. Captains, here comes Vinny Smith, Troy Lyons, Kirk Gibson, Ian Garcia, and who's that last guy on the right?
Number 15. That's going to be Theo
Hetzel. Nice.
And let's see, for the captains for them is going to be Lucas Brown, number 24.
All right.
Number 10 is their quarterback, Jaden Gordon.
Let's see. I can barely see. They're blocked. Number 24 is out there.
Already got him.
Okay. The 2 on the left is who I'm missing, I believe. And wouldn't you know it, my binoculars fog up too. Nice. This is going to be a very exciting game. It's going to be a challenging game. I'm in my dress clothes, and it's like a foot of water in the parking lot, so I'm already knee-deep in water. And I love it. It's all about football. Number 17 is one of them, Dan.
Number 17 is Dalton Underwood.
And number 55.
Number 55, that is Brandon
Thomas Silva tuned
Picasso.
in. Thomas Silva tuned in on the YouTube channel. Thomas, thank you very much. We're going to give you a fun little show tonight, brother.
Hello,
Get
Thomas.
ready. Get ready. Opening kickoff coming up, and I didn't even see you miss the toss here because I was trying to get rolling.
Well, I'll tell you what's at stake here, Gary. And, of course, Foothill's playing Shasta tonight. We want to also watch out PV versus Enterprise.
Yeah.
Red Bluff is in Anderson.
Wow.
Paradise is in Chico, and Las Plumas is playing Orville.
Good games tonight. Hey, do you have a phone charger hooked up somewhere?
No, I do not.
Okay, I have one in my pocket. I just need a charger up.
Oh, good.
I'm pretty much down to either borrow somebody's phone or go home.
Well, you ain't going home.
No, I'm not.
That's for sure.
No, I want to do a Facebook Live here for this kickoff.
Okay.
You can tune into the Shasta Sports Network Facebook page. And let's just see if I can't get it fired up. Go live. Okay. Let's go.
I haven't got you plugged in yet. Hold on.
All right. It's going to start our live video here in a second. Here we go. Okay, so we are live. Here is our setup. Our control mixer, our encoding software, our music, commercials. Look at the rain.
It is coming down.
Look at the rain. Here comes the kickoff. Shasta kicking off from our left to our right. Whistle blows before the ball even lands.
I'm going to need a little bit more cord from you.
Well,
sorry.
I have a longer one in my truck, but this is all I got for here.
All right, you're plugged in.
Well, that's
should be charging.
I can't tell, but hey, we're live on Facebook. We're live on YouTube,
and we're wet.
We're live here at Thompson Field, and it is coming down. I mean, I don't want to use all those cliches like it's pouring cats and dogs. I don't see one cat out there.
No, I don't see one dog out there either.
No, come on. I see about 48 Cougars, and I see about 48 Wolves. Cheerleaders are in hefty bags. They're
ponchos.
They're poncho rain suits. Okay, well, here's the kick, and that will go, and they'll take it up to 25. Foothill on the ball. And a little bit of return up the middle. He's got a little running room, and he's got beat 2 guys. He's got a whole host of people to beat. Here comes Foothill running 40, 35, 30. Finally ran out of bounds and tackled in the water.
Stopped by Corbin Muckle. Oh, and there's going to be a flag too. Corbin. Yeah.
He got in his face.
He's mouthing off a little bit of stuff.
Oh, you can't get in their face, Corbin. Not to start this game.
Say anything about his mama like that.
Yeah. Yeah. You cannot do it.
You can't do it.
Okay, well, this is not gonna work.
Yeah, it is.
Well, I don't have any room to move.
You got plenty of room to move.
I have a longer cord in my truck, but you know what? I need a set of swim fins and some scuba gear to go get it.
Yeah. Boy, look at. It's a nice steady stream just coming down.
Wow, I wish I would have had my little spider tripod. We'll just put it up there and let it buck for the night.
I told ya.
Why not? Well, I had a lot going on today. Least of my worries was that.
Playing with Disney all day, huh?
I was. I'll tell you more about that later. Quarterback for Jaden Gordon for the Foothill Cougars. And they've got the ball at, it looks like right around the 13-yard line, 12, 13-yard line. They are in Shasta territory, starting off this game right, and the rain is coming down.
We can go to our scoreboard, can't we?
Handoff, right-hand side, yeah. Parker's still on the move. Across the line, and that's going to be touchdown for the Cougars, and they strike first within 20 seconds of this game underway. Foothill on the board.
Well, it all comes down to the, first of all, the kickoff return, and then the personal foul after that. Puts them right into the red zone immediately. One sweep, boom, done.
I don't know about you, but I wouldn't want to be kicking in this stuff tonight. I would just go ahead and go for 2. Why not? That was a great strategy that Shasta used last week against PV, and it worked. 27's not listed on our roster here for Foothill, but the kick is up, and it is wide to the right. It landed over in Keswick Dam, and it's no good. 6-0 early on, 11:40 left to play in the first. We're here at Thompson Field, and we will be right back.
You're listening to Shasta Wolves Varsity Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
At Enterprise, we not only rent great cars, we sell them too.
And buying from us is different than buying from anyone else.
At Enterprise, we clearly mark our lowest price on every car.
No games, that's the price. And every vehicle comes with a 12-month, 12,000-mile limited powertrain warranty.
We'll even buy it back if you're unhappy for any reason. It's like a happiness guarantee.
Haggle-free buying, worry-free ownership.
Let us show you what that means.
This is Brian Smith with West Coast Concrete, and you're listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
And we are back for kickoff.
Brian Smith.
Brian
I'll give
Smith.
you $1,000 if you'll bring me a citrus mistress after this football game's over.
You hear that, Brian?
Okay, so I assume that is Kirk Gibson on the left and Mosby on the right. Who do you want?
I will take, well, I believe that's what you take Gibson.
Gibson takes it at the 13, and he's on the move. Runs to the right-hand side, return right, moving a little bit slow, and he's brought down. I think he may have tripped over his own guy right there at the 27-yard line, maybe the 28, and that's where that's where Shasta will take over. 1st and 10.
Chris Jacobson actually on the stop for the Cougars. Cougars are dressed in their gray pants, white shirts, black helmets, and red numbers. And, of course, Shasta's in purple pants, purple shirt, white helmets, and white numbers.
Sheer perforated jock straps tonight.
Yep.
That's the best way to go, right? All right. Ian Garcia, handover. Here's the patented play, and they are on to Seth Park from the word go. He tries that end around right-hand side. Didn't even get out of the backfield. He'll lose a couple on the play. Seth Park.
And it looks like on the stop there, number 17 on the stop, Dalton Underwood.
Okay, one more shot on our Facebook page just to let you know how hard it's raining. We'll give you one more play.
There goes Vinny.
Up the middle. Vinny Smith hit hard. He stood up. Back to the line of scrimmage, plus a couple of inches, and that's about it.
Lucas Brovin on the stop there for Foothill.
Okay, I won't finish up that live video there so we can focus on the game. And there it goes. Vinny Smith up the middle, charges with about a yard shy. What is that all about? No, it's playing back the video.
He's close to a 1st down. It's going to be 4th down and 1 here.
4th and looks like about 2.
And they're going for it, Gary.
Good for them. I think that's a gutsy move. Ian Garcia. You know what I say? Give it to Kelsall. Right over the tackle. And they will give it to Seth Park. End around. He'll have a 1st down. Not much more. A couple of yards more, but he does have the 1st down up at the 42-yard line.
He does. And on the stop, number 24 again, Lucas Brown, and also 44, Joseph Good.
Joseph Good, we'll be talking about him a lot tonight. He is one of their standouts and a team leader out there. You know, when they're middle linebacker, fumble on the play, and they're going to fall on it. It looks like Shasta may have got it. They did. Vinny Smith falls on it. There was an exchange there between Ian Garcia and Vinny Smith. And then I hope he's not like that the day he gets married and tries to put a ring on her finger.
That would not be a good thing.
No, sir. Okay, Park in motion. Vinny will get the call right-hand side, and they're keying on him too. So far, they have contained Seth Park and Vinny Smith quite well. And Joey Brown knew. You talked to him earlier.
Yep.
And he said we got a game plan for Seth Park, and we're going to be all over him. Vinny, on the other hand, is a problem.
Vinny is a problem. He's you know, he takes down 5-6 people.
There's another bad snap that goes to the hands of Garcia, and he falls on it, and he'll lose about 10 yards on that play. He'll fall on it at the 25-yard line.
Here comes the punting unit.
Oh, goodness. Brought him back so far, you might as well load that ball in the cannon that's not here tonight and shoot it down. Cannon not work in the rain? Did it not rain in the Civil War?
Well, it did, but union rights.
Union rights. You're funny. I used to work at Woolworths when I was 7. I know about union rights. Corbin Muckle barely gets the kickoff. It's kind of a wobbly kick. Oh, goes out of bounds right about midfield right there.
Say they're going to probably put, they're going to put it close to midfield.
Yeah, it looks like about the 49-yard line. We'll get the official spot for you here in a second. Cougars now, 1st and 10. They struck first 20 seconds into the game.
8:40 left in the first quarter, 6-0.
They had a great run back down to, inside the 30. Corbin Muckle made the tackle, and then he, pretty much gave the look down at the guy and went in your face. And that cost him another 15 yards, which essentially cost him six points. Extra point was no good. Here we go. Jaden Gordon is your quarterback for the Foothill Cougars, and he's going to go drop back to pass. He's looking over the middle. He's got nobody. Now he's rolling out to the right, and he's looking deep. That's a wobbly pass, hard to throw, almost intercepted, but falls short, incomplete at the 20. You know what that pass looked like? The first time you ever threw a long pass with a Nerf football. Remember how wobbly it was?
Oh, yeah.
It's like a wobbly warhead going down that field.
Looked like a lame duck going down.
Okay, the rain's still coming down, but it's not pouring hard. It's like a heavy mist.
Isn't it mystifying?
So if you break out and play Misty for me, we might have a good night. I'm tired. I've been working nonstop all day long. I'm a little goofy, and I'm looking forward to quarterback. Gordon hangs on to it. Had nobody to go to. Now he's going over to the right-hand side, trying to get around the outside. He might be close to a first down before he runs out of bounds. They're going to give him a first down. So Foothill looking sharp on the offensive side.
They are. They're bringing it to it. They know what they have to do to try to get the W, and they're playing for the playoff position here. They would like to host a playoff game.
Oh, now it's like I'm sitting by the pool underneath the misting system. It's nice out there, right?
Yeah, should have been here earlier. It was coming down.
I bet. I talked to my wife on the way up here. She says, it's pouring, honey. I says, well, not where I'm at. Little low snap. Handoff goes up the middle. And that was a pretty good gain.
Lucas Brown.
Let's see.
Or
Womack, I believe that was the ball carrier, 23.
Oh, okay. Joshua Womack.
Okay. I feel like I'm in San Francisco through these binoculars looking through the fog. All right, Gordon takes that snap. That ball is slippery. Handoff goes right up the middle. Off tackle, and the Wolves are going to put a stop to that right there. Parker Martin, the ball carrier.
He's running into the Lions' den.
That's just absolutely no good place to be.
Nope. You got Troy Lyons in there. You've got Kelsall in there. You got Mosby in there.
I'd rather be at the drive-in theater with 17 people in my trunk than run into him.
Yep, me too.
All right, so Gordon flares out 3 of his receivers to the left-hand side. One guy in the slot on the right, and then a wide receiver wide right. It's 3rd and about 6 for the Cougars. There's the snap. Quarterback's going to hang on to it, and boy, he's going to pay for that right there. He's going to lose about several yards, and they'll go back a few. They lost about 6 or 7 on the play. Quarterback looked like he was wanted to hand it off, and the running back missed his assignment maybe, and he was not there to hand it off too.
You don't want to hang on to that ball too long with Lions coming through there.
That's when the quarterback says in his own mind, oh, crap, it's all me. And 11 purple guys coming at me.
And then on top of that, the lineman throws one of those watch out blocks.
Yeah.
It's where he misses his assignment, says, watch out.
Okay, back to pass is Gordon, and he's scrambling again already. He's going to run the ball, and he's got room to move, and he's got enough for a first down. He'll run out of bounds at the 25.
And it is first down.
Cougars looking strong on offense tonight. How's Dennis and our party crew behind us in the parking lot?
Pulled pork sandwiches tonight.
Really?
Yep.
I'll give him $500 for a sample. Mike Daly here?
Have not seen Mike Daly.
He's probably over at the Enterprise game tonight. That's a big game, too. Tony Horde and Wendy were out in the parking lot, and they saw the rain coming down, and they said, are they still going to have the game? Hey, they play in anything football. Yep. Oh, handoff right up the middle. Trips over his own feet. Ball carrier was Joshua Womack. He'll gain a couple. In the playbook, that's listed as a face plant.
Yep. And in Cabo, that's the Cabo Wabo. Boom, face down.
Man, it's a little chilly out here. Not bad. It's not cold, a little chilly.
Now you got me hungry for some chili.
It's enough for me to, I mean, I could do a shot glass full of sriracha right now. All right, now this time he's right up over center. Maybe better ball handling that way. Back to pass goes Gordon. He's looking deep over to the right-hand side. He's got a guy, and it's incomplete. He had to stop and come back, and then he slipped. Jacobson missed that ball. He had to stop and come back, and he lost his footing, so he couldn't have got it.
Well, he had to come back for it because I believe Mosby came around the left side there and actually got his hands on his arm a little bit.
Nice job, Mosby.
This is the part where Kirk Ramage likes to blitz a lot. Watch him coming on the ends.
Has he worn out a pair of shoes yet?
Not yet.
All right. Have you seen TJ or Tracy tonight?
Have not seen TJ or Tracy.
They must be at another important game. There's a lot of important games going on. A lot of, oh, that's not going to be good. That's going to be illegal motion.
That's a false start, or yeah, illegal motion.
Yeah, he kind of stopped right there. Womack, the guilty party. That'll cost him a 6 months probation and a loss of his driver's license. The rain has really calmed down a lot here. You got a great setup here, Dan.
Thank you.
Great setup.
Thank you. Thank you to Lori, too. She helped me.
I was talking to her.
Oh.
I just used your name.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Lori. Timeout. Foothill's going to take that timeout. And we got time to take a quick timeout, too. 5:41 left to play in the first. Cougars lead 6-0. We'll be right back.
You're listening to Shasta Wolves Varsity Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
Here's what people are saying about Bud's Jelly Cone.
A great place to do business, a great place to see people from the community, and it's just a great place to have fun and eat great food.
Right into Bud's Jelly Cone today, 455 Antelope Boulevard, Red Bluff.
Hey, sports fans, it's Dave Tappan from Red 103.1 Redding's Classic Rock, and you're listening to Shasta High School football on the Shasta Sports Network.
Dave Tappan should have been a professional voiceover guy.
He should have been a spokesman for Keystone.
Keith Stone.
Yeah, Keith Stone.
I've seen Dave Tappan drink Keystone out of a high heel shoe. That's a true story. Okay, so they're showing a good passing lineup set up right now, and back to pass goes Gordon. 2 or 3 step drop, throws one of those wobbly ones. That's going to be intercepted. Intercepted big time.
Kelsall.
And that is Deatrius Kelsall with the interception. Shasta will take over the ball about the 22-yard line.
And look who's going out on the field. There's Ramage giving them his low fives there. Quick
Nice
silent fives.
Ramage tonight is wearing a really expensive set of rain gear and a Speedo underneath it, and that's about it. His wife called and begged us not to say that, but I say we're sending him home that way without the rain gear.
Yep, we are.
All right, Kelsall now.
On a 10-speed bicycle.
Exactly, or a unicycle. Handoff, Vinny Smith, left-hand side. He's got room, and he's over across that tackle, and he's got enough for a first down, plus about another 8 more. Run out of bounds at about the 40-yard line. First down, Shasta.
And it is official that Vinny Smith now has the most yards over Seth Park. Seth Park number 2 now. But it's number 1, number 2 duo. And it's Vinny up the middle. And it takes about 4 people to bring him down.
What is he, slacking?
Yeah, he's down by 1.
Usually takes him 4 people, a couple of security guards, and the guy working the KFC overnight wing shift. Right-hand side, end around. and that's going to be Seth Park, and he's not going to be able to get around that corner. They are onto that play. They've seen it.
Yep.
He's scored like 98 times this year on that play, and Joey Brown knows all about it. He's had scouts out here, and they're on to Seth Park.
They need to contain it, and they said the only way to contain it is to get to the ball immediately and don't let him have that outside lane. He has that outside lane. He's gone. Vinny Smith.
Vinny powers through, gains about 3 on the play, still short of the first down. It'll be 4th down near midfield at the, looks like the 47-yard line, about 4th and about 3, I believe.
And it looks like they're going to go for it.
Kelsall, give it to him. Oh, Seth, stop. Oh, that's going to be illegal motion, and that's going to back him up.
Encroachment.
Oh, look at that.
Defense.
I didn't see that. Well, that's going to give him a first down. 4:17 left to play, first quarter. Foothill leads 6-0.
Well, what do you know? And now they have it in Cougar territory at the 48-yard line. He's got one out to the right, one out to the left.
Here comes Seth Park in motion. They'll give it to the right-hand side, and I believe that's Vinny. That is Vinny. He still charges through down to the 38-yard line. He's close to a first down, and he's got a first down right there. So consistent ball movement for the Shasta Wolves.
On the stop, Lucas Broven and also Matthew Darnell.
They'll hand it off to Kelsall around the left-hand side. Kelsall's hit hard. Man, on the stick right there. I believe that was number...
There he is, 44.
Yeah, good.
Joseph, good. How'd you like his answer? My mom says it's the only time you got to hurt people. And that's up the middle. Vinny's still going strong.
He's still going. All he's got to do is pull one more. He couldn't quite pull it off. Tackle made by
we have a player down in that.
Jackson Torsey.
Oh, he's slow getting up. Not as good. Slow getting up.
That is good. The footing out here, even though this turf is synthetic turf and it's good traction, even in the rain, it's not good traction. Easy to lose your footing on this. Amber's tuned in to us, says we sound good. Thanks, honey. We appreciate that. Cannot wait to see you. I haven't seen or talked to you all day. I miss my girls. Park in motion. They'll give it to him, right-hand side. They're going to keep trying that play till it works. That one, he gave a few more out of it. There's some talking and John and shoving going on out there with Kelsall and Brandon Kolkasi, number 55. Tony Horde and his lovely wife, Wendy. Welcome.
They came in.
Welcome, welcome. Come on in. Get yourself dry. Thank you.
And it looks like Kelsall.
Kelsall charging forward. James a
Jeez.
handful, powers it down. He might have another first down. He does. Shasta now inside the red zone and threatening to strike back. Ooh.
Looks like they're at the 8-yard line, so it's going to be first and goal for Shasta. And there it is, Vinny up the center. Oh, and he's hit immediately.
Yeah, this is going to be a great game all the way through. Vinny, they got Vinny's number. They got Seth Park's number. Tony brings his lovely wife and Shannon Cannon here tonight. Nice job, Tony.
Brought the mistress out. All right.
Yeah. All right, handoff, right-hand side. I believe that was Park. Park gets right to the line of scrimmage and is chopped down at the knees. It'll be third down. Yeah, there's going to be a little whistle on the play. Flag down.
False start.
That's going to be a false start.
So he has not gone to the air just yet.
Good grief, I haven't been this soaking wet since Taco Bell had a leak in the roof. 2:01 left to play, first period.
I haven't been this wet since I went swimming at Shasta Lake.
Hot tub sounds good after the game tonight, boy. All right, they'll start that clock right there. It'll be third and goal. Kelsall in motion. Garcia will hand it off to Smith. Smith charges down inside the 5. Vinny Smith, the ball carrier. It's going to be fourth down.
You got no choice. Got to go for it.
Well, you could kick a field goal, but, you know, it's really slippery out there, and that's just not a guarantee. And you don't want to punt. What are you going to punt it? Like 3 feet?
Yeah.
No. Handoff. Right-hand side, and that's going to be Park. Park does not get there.
Oh, it's going to be Foothill's ball now.
And that was an impressive stand by the Foothill Cougars. Stopped them at the 1-yard line. Well done.
That is a big momentum right there for Foothill. But now they're pinned back deep in their territory.
And now's the time for Troy Lions to spark a little fire with that defense and drive them back.
You know he's sitting there turning going, Coach, we're going. Yep. The crowd is.
Crowd's in. They're in it. It's not really raining now. It's just a very light mist. So, and a quarterback keeper, he hands up the middle. Oh, my gosh, and he got hammered. He got leveled. I hate overusing that word, but, man, there's not much else you can describe that with.
Don't go into the Lions' den like that.
Yeah, Huey, the tackle. Walker Huey, number 76. Laying some ink on the guy. All right. So, Gordon, your quarterback, Kelsall on the right defensive end, and he's charging in. They fake the handoff up the middle. Quarterback keeper, and he's brought down.
Holy Toledo. Here's some pulled pork for us from the tailgate game.
Mosby on the tackle.
Wow.
Yikes.
You ask and you shall receive.
That looks like a twice-baked potato right there.
And it is 3rd down and 4. Big stand here for Shasta.
If you can find out where Dennis and them live with this pulled pork, I want to move. All right. Right-hand side, ball carrier get hit hard and might have enough for a first down. We'll see where they mark it.
Yep.
They're giving them a first down. So Foothill was a great success on that series, or that 4 downs right there. They were able to get out of that danger zone and get out, give themselves a little working room.
A little breathing room.
It's going to be a timeout.
That is going to be a timeout. We can take a timeout too.
I'm not sure who took it. Timeout. Well, that's going to be the end of the first quarter right there.
Oh, there we go.
End of the first. Foothill leads 6-0. Second quarter coming up right after this.
You're listening to Shasta Wolves Varsity Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
Boundary Waters screen printing's Kyle the Surf Ninja in the paradise that is Superbank in Gold Coast, Australia. There's quality waves and a large area for tons of surfers. That means me. Surf Ninja out.
If you're ill or injured, Hilltop Medical Clinic is here to help. From allergies to the flu to minor injuries, Hilltop Medical Clinic has you covered. Hilltop Medical Clinic is open 7 days a week on Hilltop Drive in the Town and Country Shopping Center and open Monday through Saturday on Eureka Way in Reading. No appointment necessary. Just come on in. Hilltop Medical Clinic. They accept and bill most insurance. Learn more at hilltopmedicalclinic.com.
Hey, this is Craig Rodman. You're listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
Thank you, Craig.
All right, second quarter.
Thank you very much.
You bet.
And here comes Gordon, and they will take over at the 12-yard line. They're moving from our left to our right. They will hand off right up the middle. Hands on him. You got to wrap him up. The ball carrier was Womack, and he is out near the 20.
Finally brought down by Huey.
Walker Huey has been busy so far. I see I got a bottle of water out of the ice chest, and I saw you got me a Snickers.
Yes, I did.
You were kind of anticipating I might be in a bad mood, huh?
I was anticipating Marilyn Monroe tonight or Willem Dafoe, either one of them.
Oh, up the middle, Womack slips, falls. He didn't hit the ground. He landed on top of a wolf, and the rest of the wolves came in and said, okay, you're going to stop right there, but that's enough for a first down. It's going to be a second first down for the Cougars.
And they're just eating up the time on the clock, controlling the possession.
Thanks to Dennis and our crew behind us. I'm not sure if we've given them an official name. Have we?
They are the Alpha Omega
Tailgate Party. Nice job. This pulled pork sandwich and a bite-sized Snickers and a couple of fingernails is all I've had today. And I'm weak. Quarterback keeps it. Gets up through the middle of the line. He probably gained about 4 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 6. They're going to give him 5 on it, so it'll be 2nd and 5.
Wow, that pulled pork is like biting through butter. Very nice.
Dude, if I'd have known that the parking lot floods easily.
Yeah.
Here, it hasn't been open yet. I would have stopped at Howell's Dive Shop on the way in. Picked up some gear.
Yeah, we could have got some more salmon.
All right, so they will fake the handoff. Back to pass goes Gordon, and now he's got to scramble. Troy Lyons trying to chase him down. Nobody's going to get him. He's got a 1st down and more out to the 40-yard line. Good run by Gordon, and the Cougars have another 1st down.
They are just moving the ball and controlling the time of possession. And they've got Shasta where Shasta has not been yet this year, and that's behind.
They're only down by 6, 10-14 left to play in the first half here. You know, when you have weather conditions like this, it takes a while to figure out what works, what doesn't.
Yes.
Looks like Shasta is going to keep running that end around with Seth Park until they get it right. Gordon scrambling, and he's got a whole lot of purple he's looking at. And he gets rid of the pass and hit hard and in and out of the hands. It's almost an interception by Levi Quintana, and he dropped it.
It's coming back anyways. It's legal block in the back or holding. Holding.
Football is a slippery little sucker out there.
Yep. They can't let opportunities like that slip away.
No pun intended. So it'll be 1st down and look at that. What was that penalty?
Holding.
Oh. So it's like 1st down and 26 to go for the first. First down marker is the 49 of Shasta.
Let's just call it 1st down at Hinkle's.
No, yeah. They'll hand out to Womack, and he gets up the middle. Drives hard, hits hard, gets about 8 yards on the play. Womack, nice job.
Boy, they're just pounding him. You got to take a bite of that. No, I want you to take a bite of the whole thing, Lori. It's good.
It is good. Take a little nibble on that paper plate, too. It's pretty good, too.
Gary, I heard Lori's voice over the microphone.
No way.
Today. Oh!
Gordon has an exchange problem with his running back, and he'll hang on to it, and he's not happy. He gets up after getting hammered right at the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 3rd down and about 17.
He met a kid named Deatrice Kelsall. That's why he's not happy. In fact, he's coming over the sideline.
It's always nice to meet new friends, but not on the football field.
Yep.
Into the first quarter, Enterprise and PV are tied at 0. Mike Daly got the information for us. Mike, thank you very much, buddy.
Keep us informed.
Mike will be with us tomorrow. We should have dry conditions. Shasta College is playing Foothill College. Interesting. Shasta playing Foothill tonight. Shasta playing Foothill tomorrow. Ball carrier was Parker Martin. Tries to go around the tackle. Nothing there. Cut back to the right. Barely, almost, he's about a yard shy from the original line of scrimmage, so it'll be 4th down and about 12. And it looks like the punting crew is coming in.
And that's a good stop for Shasta. Back deep is Kirk Gibson.
Ooh. He's been itching to run something back for the last 3 games, and he's called for fair catches for most of them. Maybe tonight he'll get it.
Got to watch out for the fake, though.
There's the kick, kind of a wobbly kick. And Gibson's just going to stay away from it, and the Foothill Cougars will down it right at the 30-yard line, and that's where Shasta will see if they can get something warmed up, something going. 8:37. Cougars lead 6-0 in the first. We'll check in with TJ Holmes and see what game he's covering tonight on his Twitter feed.
A lot at stake tonight. It's going to be the final season. It's the final game of the season and the playoffs start.
That's right.
Shasta will have a first-round bye.
Shasta wins tonight, they'll win their division outright. Man in motion. They fake it to him. They go up the middle to Vinny Smith. Vinny Smith carves out 2 hard-earned yards right there.
Boy, he's working for all of them, too. Logan Irwin on the stop. Oh, and Seth Park tries to go around the right side.
And it does not work.
They are not allowing Seth Park to get on the outside of that.
They are keying on him tonight, and for good reason too. That end around with Seth Park, I've seen him run for 60, 70, and 80 yards this year several times up the middle. They'll run it. Vinny Smith, the ball carrier. Tough defense right there for the Cougars. Very tough.
4th and 7, and here comes the punting unit now.
I agree with that.
Out.
Kick it out. Get it downfield.
3 and out for Shasta.
Corbin Muckle back to kickoff. He'll do that rugby kick, they call it. He'll take a couple of stutter steps to the right, and then he'll usually kick it. There it is, stutter step. Not enough time to have that stutter step. Not a bad kick. It'll bounce at the 36-yard line, and nobody's going to be around to pick that up, so Shasta will down it at the 38-yard line. Troy Lyons makes that a dead ball, and now Foothill will go back to work, and here comes more of the rain.
And Troy Lyons came up and had a visit with us before we went live. And
did he? How's his spirit?
His spirit was good. He was. They want this game really bad, but they know it's going to be a tough game. And he said, "Well, Foothill thinks they have it because they beat us in a scrimmage." Well, they did.
Scrimmage means nothing, and that was like forever ago.
Yep.
Patrick Carr from the Record Searchlight is here tonight.
Oh!
End around. A couple of yards on the play for Chris Jacobson. Gets around the left side. It'll be 2nd down and 8.
That was a hard 2 also.
Oh, I'm sorry. Patrick Carr was here for the cross-country championships earlier. Not sure where he is tonight. But as soon as all these guys start tweeting and giving us some information, we'll share it with you.
He's at a game where they're playing inside in a dome.
How nice.
All right, 2nd and 8.
Man in motion for Foothill. Corbin Muckle shadows him, and Gordon's going to run the ball. And he cuts it in, and it gains a couple of yards before he is hit by Alex Meek, tripped up by Troy Lyons. It seems to me like quarterback Gordon for Foothill is having some difficulty with the exchanges tonight. It's a slippery ball out there, but he's missed 3 or 4 already and had to keep it himself. And that's, the oh my goodness, what am I going to do now?
Well, he's also done some purpose quarterback keepers himself.
Those have worked, moderately, always for a decent gain, but nothing big. There's been no big plays here tonight. And they'll hand it off this time. Right-hand side, nice. And he gets through the line. He's got enough for a 1st down right there. A shoestring tackle. Was that Gibson?
That was Gibson on the tackle, but wow, they opened up that hole.
Womack saw the hole. It only opens up for a split second. You know that.
Yep.
If somebody makes a block, it opens up for a millisecond. And you got to get through it. And that time, Womack did the job and got another 1st down. Ball now at the 43-yard line of Shasta.
He was doing some dancing. He has more moves than John Travolta. 5:23 left in the 1st half.
Fake handoff. Oh! Gordon's going to hang on to it. That's going to be a mistake. And Detrius Kelsall will sack him. He'll lose 3 or 4 on that play.
You see, once he wraps him up, he just gets up and he just walks away. Doesn't say anything.
No. And you know what? That's excuse me, that's a good way to go.
Yeah.
He knows he's a tough dude. He knows that nobody's going to run to his side successfully. But, rubbing it in on a game like tonight is not the night to do that.
Nope. It's a handoff up the center.
Womack runs into his own guy and 2 or 3 Wolves right there. Involved in those tackles were Tony DeBlasio, Alex Meek, and the whole defensive line.
Jet McHenry. Brings up 3rd down and 13. Clock continues to run. 4:21.
Let's go, Cougars. It's 3rd down and about 13. We need more cowbell.
Not on this side.
No. No, we've got great cover. This is great. Nice setup, buddy. Gordon now brings the guy in motion, and that's going to be a problem. Flag's going to come out.
It's going to be a false start.
And the line judge over here on the right-hand side kind of tossed that flag like he was a softball pitcher for the NCAA. You see that? A little underhand toss? Dead ball, something violation. He put his hand on his head. What does that mean?
Means he's got a headache and he has to take 2 aspirins and he'll call you in the morning.
All right, well, he better call me before the second half starts because I think things are going to open up here. Second quarter, 4:02 left to play in this first half. Foothill leads 6-0.
3rd and 18.
And I don't see it in the call book here.
Well, Gordon now, quarterback. Ball right at midfield. He'll bring a man in motion, and he'll fake it to him. And here comes pressure right now. Big pressure. He kicks it over to Womack, over to the end. He's still going, and he lunges forward, gets up to the 46, maybe the 47, and that's not going to be good enough. It'll be 4th down.
Well, hello, Mr. Hort. Come on in. Sit down. Stay a while. If you go out there, you should go hunting for ducks. But if you're going to be in here, just... And 4th down. Looks like they're getting ready to punt.
And they are going to kick it away. Good kick, too. Left-footed kicker. Gibson just lets it go, and it's going to dribble and bounce right into the end zone, and they'll bring it out at the 20. Tony, if you survive this night tonight in the rain with your gear, you will be eligible for the Shasta College swim team.
All right, now Shasta will take over with 3 minutes left in the first half. Let's see if they can move that ball and eat up all 3 minutes. And
they would love to answer those 6 points. You don't want to go into halftime down at for any reason, but like I said, there's still a whole lot of football to go. The rain is moderate to heavy right now, and Garcia going to throw the ball deep, and that's going to be a problem. Could have been intercepted, should have been intercepted. Good, had his hands on it with one of his teammates, and they drop it, incomplete. A good break for the Wolves on that one. Passing is not easy to do with this football. It's just slippery.
Passing shouldn't even be in the equation tonight. It's still coming down in sheets.
And that ball's hard to grip. It's like playing catch with an oyster.
And don't need Deflategate one more time.
Yeah. All right, handoff up the middle. Right-hand side, actually. Seth Park. Seth Park. He is not broke out yet tonight.
Nope. About a half a yard, so it's going to be 3rd down and about 10. 9.5. Clock continues to run, 2:35.
Park is lined up on the left-hand side. Now he'll flare out.
Oh, and that's a fumble.
There's a loose ball out there. Cougars say that they got it. And they do. The Foothill Cougars recover the fumble at the 21-yard line.
Wow.
Foothill came to play.
Now it's if Foothill can capitalize on the mistake. Garcia knows it's all on him.
Slippery ball. Torrey Lyons looks like he's out there chewing on a jawbreaker, one of those big giant ones, the size of a pool ball. There's the handoff, right-hand side, and that is Womack, I believe. He tries to get around the outside, and he runs into Lyons and a few others. Not much of a gain, if any.
Foothill played one heck of a game last weekend against
Chico.
Heartbreaking.
They
1
lost
point loss.
22-21.
Wow.
Second down and 8. 1:45 left in the first half.
Sorry, Dan. Brandon Alvarado, thank you for tuning in tonight. Womack in the backfield with Gordon. I say your best bet is running the ball. Back to pass goes Gordon. He looks over the middle. He's got a guy in the end zone, and he had excellent defense coverage on that. I thought that was close to being an interference call because Gibson climbed over him like he was at rare air playing leapfrog.
He came over the top of him, but no, he played on the ball, and that's a good play by Gibson.
That was timing, good timing.
Excellent timing. 3rd and 8.
You can almost hear the rain.
This is the calm before the storm.
Here's the rain for you. Not too bad.
It's louder than the crowd.
I mean,
not a lot to cheer about right now.
The intense sound you hear is actually the rain hitting a lot of people's umbrellas, not the rain itself. Back to pass goes Gordon. He's looking, and he's in trouble. He's got nowhere to go. And he cuts left, cuts back right. That is not going to serve him well, and they'll bring him down with a 1-yard gain.
Brings up 4th down and 7. 4th and 6. And there's a timeout on the field. We can take a timeout too if you want, Gary.
Yeah, why not? 1:18 left to play in the half. 6-0 Cougars. We'll be right back.
You're listening to Shasta Wolves Varsity Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
Boundary Water Screen Printing's Kyle the Surf Ninja here, chilling at the mainland's best surf spot, Black Beach in San Diego. I'm about to join the masses to ride some powerful waves. And I get paid to do this. Surf Ninja out.
Hey, this is Rayson Mason Smith from the Red Bluff Outlaws, and you're listening to Shasta Sports Network.
Rayson Mason Smith. He's set to do the Red Bluff Outlaws points race number 4 tomorrow, I believe, for the Red Bluff Outlaws. And 4th down and 8, and let's see what Foothill decides to do. Looks like they are lining up to go for it.
Why not? I'd go for it too. Make it interesting. Make a stand. Make a statement right here with 1:18 left to play in the first half. Gordon will send a guy in motion. Defense is scrambling. He's looking to pass. Little swing pass over to the left-hand side, and that is complete. Not much of a gain, if anything, right there. Parker Martin will not make the first down. And the Wolves will have 1 minute and 10 seconds to do something.
And now the rain is going away. I think it's going to decide to come back some other day. Probably in about 30 seconds, and then it'll come back.
Yeah, like it's a really super, super light mist right now. Almost looks like smoke. Ball carrier goes right up the middle, and that's not going to provide anything new.
And looks like Shasta's going to use a timeout.
We'll stay here.
We'll stay right here since there's only football 101. 101 left in the first half.
Good. Here's a couple of updates for you. Foothill is leading here with 1 minute left to play, 6-0. Enterprise and PV are in the second quarter, no score. Anderson and Red Bluff, first quarter, no score. Central Valley and Lassen, no score. UPrep and Fall River, no score. Man, did people not show up with a playbook tonight?
No, it's raining.
Trinity, no score against Esparto. Mount Shasta, no score against Modoc. Bernie and Chester, zip apiece. 8-man playoffs. Reading Christian 28 tied with Greenville at 28 second quarter. Chico and Paradise are tied at 14 apiece in the second quarter.
Wow.
Las Plumas is getting pummeled by Orville 26-0 at the half. Wasn't expecting that. You know, the list goes on and on. And
well,
on.
if Paradise beats Chico, then Shasta will have the league outright again and the #1 seed.
Garcia takes that snap. They'll give it to Vinny right up the middle. Man, when Vinny gets through that line, he gets hit hard. He gets stood up.
Yep.
But he's still, it's those legs.
Yeah, he just keeps going.
Keep him going. He'll gain a few on that play, not much.
And a quick snap here. It's coming.
Clock is moving, 45 seconds. Garcia takes the snap. They'll give it to Seth Park around the right end, and he almost gets around. Oh, that was close. He might have enough for a first down there. Clock's still moving, so he didn't get out of bounds. They got time for one more play. No, they do stop the clock. First down, so they move the chains, and that'll stop the clock.
And Shasta's going to take a timeout again. We'll stay right here with 33 seconds left.
Little break in the action here. Both teams on each sideline. Ball sits right at the 30-yard line. 33 seconds to go. Foothill leads at 6-0. This first half seems like it just flew by.
It did. It did fly by. I tell you, it looks like I picked the wrong. I had to go solo at the beginning. It looks like I picked the wrong day to quit sniffing glue.
Yeah. I told you to get some of that gorilla stuff.
Yeah. Well, then I get a bunch of gorillas in my house and stuff.
Okay, here we go. First half winding down. Benny Smith, the ball carrier, right up the middle. He gets through. Tough yardage gained right there, about 5 on the play.
Clock continues to run. 20 seconds. Looks like they're going to get one more play off. And it's Seth Park around the right side. Oh, and he gets upended.
13 seconds. They'll stop the clock. It's going to be another first down. Good on the statistics sheet, but not helping them right now.
And they're going to run the clock. Here it goes.
Yep. 10 seconds left. Should be the last play. Garcia looking to pass. Throws it deep downfield and over the head of Kirk Gibson.
He ran right into that player. That player just stopped him cold. That's more than 5 yards off the line of scrimmage.
Well, I heard a lot of people in the stands wanted the call right there.
Yes, they did.
You know, and the official rulebook says if you don't like the call, write your congressman. All right, this will be the last play, and they'll try faking it to Seth Park. Vinny Smith gets to the line, or that's Mosby, and he's on the move. Down to the 30, and he's going to get to the 25 and run out of bounds at the 22, and that's going to run the clock out. Boy, there's the most excitement we've seen all night.
Mosby
looking good. So, great football game here. 15-minute break. I believe it's senior night, too. 6-0. Foothill leads. We got halftime, and we will be right back.
You're listening to Shasta Wolves Varsity Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
If you're ill or injured, Hilltop Medical Clinic is here to help. From allergies to the flu to minor injuries, Hilltop Medical Clinic has you covered. Hilltop Medical Clinic is open 7 days a week on Hilltop Drive in the Town and Country Shopping Center and open Monday through Saturday on Eureka Way in Reading. No appointment necessary. Just come on in. Hilltop Medical Clinic. They accept and bill most insurance. Learn more at hilltopmedicalclinic.com.
No more boys will be boys. No more, he just has a temper. No more, I'll say something next time.
No more, she seems fine to me.
No more, she never said no.
No more, it's just a woman's issue.
No more, not in this family.
No more, not on this team.
No more, we don't talk about that.
No more bystanding.
No more ignorance. No more excuses. No more.
Here's some important information from REU, Reading's electric utility. REU recognizes how utility costs affect our customers. We would like to take this opportunity to remind our customers that we offer special programs like our Lifeline and Lifeline Plus programs for income-qualified customers. REU also offers other customer assistance programs. For more information, visit us at reupower.com or call us at 339-7200. REU and you, powerful together.
Everybody knows Enterprise picks you up. But can they solve all my transportation needs? Spoiler alert, they can.
You can buy from Enterprise Car Sales.
Sold. Car sharing. That's alarmingly sensible.
We even rent exotics.
That's good, because sometimes Mama wants to drive like a mother. Big trucks are kind of my jam. You guys make me feel so special.
Like a princess?
Exactly. Rent, buy, or share. How can Enterprise pick you up today?
This is head football coach J.C. Hunsaker from Shasta High School, and you're listening to Shasta Sports Network.
Welcome to the Shasta Sports Network Halftime Report. A quick look at tactical and statistical information from the first half of tonight's game. Here now, with an in-depth analysis on the first half, Gary Moore and Dan Miller.
Welcome back to Thompson Field. Tonight's football game here at Shasta. It is the Foothill Cougars who struck first. They returned the opening kickoff. It was a very good return. And then they got a 15-yard penalty tacked onto it for some taunting. And a couple of plays later, Foothill put the ball in the end zone, missed the extra point, and they lead here at the half 6-0. And it's a senior night here at Thompson Field, Shasta High School. Foothill's over in the end zone. Where does Shasta go? Where do they go?
They go inside. I'd love to be inside there, but they go inside the coach's room. Where
so that's close right over there.
Yep, and notice no kids playing on the football field tonight.
Nope. They're playing in the mud puddle behind us.
Yes, exactly.
Nice job. So, I mean, the best way that I can sum up the first half, Dan, great defense, great offense on both teams, both sides. Foothill is really keyed on Seth Park. Vinny Smith is doing his job, but he is not gaining a whole lot of big yardage because they have got his number, and they're stopping him right at the middle, middle.
And you notice at the end there, they hand it to somebody else, and he takes off for a big run, Mosby. So they are keying on Park. They are keying on Smith. Maybe it's time to open it up a little bit.
It's time to recognize that and start using some of your players that you know can perform.
Yes.
There's a lot of guys out there that can make things happen. Mosby's one of them. They gave the ball to him late right there. Detrius Keltsall hasn't ran the ball but once or twice this half.
Yep.
And let's see, who else do we got that we can select from? For a while I would use Vinny as a decoy. And a decoy is always good because once they just when they think they're using him way too much as a decoy, they give the ball to him and he makes something happen.
I just hope Shasta didn't go into this game overconfident and saying, okay, you know what, let's do this. We got this. It's ours.
I don't think the coaching staff would allow them to do that.
No, Hunsaker will not allow them to do that.
I mean,
he keeps reminding them, hey, listen, we haven't done this. This isn't ours yet.
That's right.
We have to earn it.
He's a good motivator, and he's very cerebral with the football game and a playbook and how sometimes part of the playbook is tricking the other team into thinking you're doing one thing and doing another. Set them up. Run Seth Park 5, 6, 7, 8 times. And just when they think that they've got Seth Park's number, then hand it to Mosby on the other way.
Yep.
That would work too. Foothill, on the other hand, their quarterback Gordon is working hard tonight. He's got a lot of pressure on him. Their field goal kicker is out on the field practicing here, and he's not listed on their deal, but he's right at the 10-yard line. He's practicing a 20-yarder.
Yeah,
that's
kind of wet out there, but
typical extra point range right there, and he picks that one up, and it goes through no problem. So I'm looking at the other side of Foothill's stands, and they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They've got 9 canopy tents in the grandstands, 2 on the sidelines.
And a partridge in a pear tree and a little mobile ambulance.
And, the thing that's really popular these days are those umbrellas that are like the size of a canopy tent. Like, look at that Callaway one right there. I like that.
I know.
I like that style. It would be great with our logo on it.
Big, huge one.
For sure. So, second half is going to be a defining time.
Well, Shasta is so used to scoring 15. They're average 15 points in the first quarter, 15 points in the second quarter.
Yeah.
Now they're at 0.
They've been stopped.
They haven't been very strong in the third quarter, although in the last 2 games they've showed that against Pleasant Valley, and they've showed that against the other team that they played just before that, which was, I believe, they had the bye before Pleasant Valley.
I will tell you, last week's game against Pleasant Valley was the finest football Shasta has played all year, in my opinion.
Oh, it was a whole team effort.
They had
it was a whole
all.
Team win.
They had them all.
It was.
Hitting on all cylinders.
All right, so 8:08 until the start of the third quarter.
Yeah, we can go ahead. We gave you pretty much a synopsis. It's a great football game. It's very close. Foothill leads 6-0, and we'll come back with the second half in just a little bit.
You're listening to Shasta Wolves Varsity Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
Here's what people are saying about Bud's Jolly Cone.
A great place to do business, a great place to see people from the community, and just a great place to have fun and eat great food.
Right into Bud's Jolly Cone today, 455 Antelope Boulevard, Red Bluff.
You can now see before and after pictures at HillCollisionCenter.com. Professional grade repairs and satisfied customer reviews. Watch a free virtual tour of Hill Collision Center's state-of-the-art facility. See it online at HillCollisionCenter.com.
This is Defensive Coordinator Kirk Ramage, and you're listening to Shasta Sports Network.
That is Kirk Ramage, and you are listening to Shasta Sports Network. Once again, it is 6-0 in favor of the Foothill Cougars. And we will be back for the third quarter in about 7 minutes. You know who you're listening to.
You're listening to Shasta Wolves Varsity Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
For over 50 years, Hild Collision Center is still family-owned and operated. It all started when Art Hild opened his first body shop in 1965. Today known as Hild Collision Center, the North State's most recommended full-service collision repair business. The Hild family is proud to continue business in this great community. Every year brings new changes in many forms, from new vehicle models, training and equipment, new technology in aluminum bodies and frames, computers, airbags, and Pearl Clear Coat paints. You can be assured that the team at Hild Collision Center are the best in class. The Hild Collision Center family would like to say thank you to the North Valley for trusting them with your collision repairs and allowing them to grow and support our community. Hild Collision Center on East Cypress Avenue in Reading. Online at HildCollisionCenter.com or find us on Facebook. Hild Collision Center, where you're always a satisfied customer.
Shasta Physical Therapy wants you to know it's your health, it's your recovery, and most importantly, it's your choice. If you require physical therapy because of an injury at work, at home, at play, or when the time comes when you need post-operative rehab, Gary Hoffman and Andy Holcomb at Shasta Physical Therapy have been helping patients since 1993. Taking time to pick the right physical therapist is just as crucial as picking the right physician. At Shasta Physical Therapy, their goal is to help every patient get their life back to normal. For neck, back, arm, leg, foot pain, or post-operative rehab, Shasta Physical Therapy is your choice. Remember, when your physician prescribes physical therapy, ask for Shasta Physical Therapy by name. After all, it's your health, it's your recovery, and it's your choice.
Shasta Physical Therapy. Call 221-1312, 221-1312. Make it your right choice.
2 years ago, I killed my brother. That night, I had a few drinks, but I thought I was fine to drive us home. On the way, I lost control of my car and swerved off the road. The car rolled over 7 times, leaving me hanging upside down. My brother was nowhere to be seen. I yelled for him, but there was little response. I found him 30 feet away on the side of the road. He was barely breathing. My brother died on the scene because of my poor judgment. I killed my brother. One decision can change your life. It changed mine. Visit www.tampatac.org for more information.
Hey, this is Eric Gannon, driver of the number 75 Shasta Sports Network Super Late Model. Keep the pedal to the metal, and you're listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
You're listening to Shasta Wolves Varsity Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
Where's your happy place? You know, that place where everything feels right and all the pieces of this crazy puzzle we call life fit. You can't help but smile when you're there. What if your happy place was at work? You have to be there. Might as well love what you're doing, right? At Spherion, we think so. Every year, we help 160,000 people put their skills to work in rewarding careers that keep them happily moving toward their goals. While we enjoy a place of leadership in our industry, we are locally owned and we make staffing personal. Our business is about people and connecting them to jobs that put a sparkle in their eye and a spring in their step. At Spherion, we love what we do. And we think you should too.
Okay.
We are back.
I think the rain has stopped, Dan. It's a very ultra light mist. We can even barely see the mist. So maybe we'll have a dry second half.
Oh, I was going to say, you're going to play Misty for me then?
Nope.
Okay. Good. Because if you were, I was going to send you to Hinkle's Market.
Foothill will be kicking off in the second half. They'll be kicking off from our left to our right, so Shasta will be bringing it back. Kirk Gibson is back deep on the left-hand side, and that looks like Marino Carrillo. Who do you want, Dan?
I'll take Kirk Gibson on this one.
Okay, he's on the far side, and it looks like he might, well, that might be weird. That's picked up by number 23, and he's got a little room to move. Oh, he gets hit hard on Tony DiBlasio on the return right there, and that's where Shasta will start this second half, right about the 32-yard line.
He was met by number 34, Daniel Medina. All right, at the 34-yard line. Let's see if a little pep talk worked for them.
See what they got. Garcia. He sends Seth Park or Mosby in motion. He'll hand it off. They'll start right out this second half with Vinny Smith. Vinny Smith runs into a brick wall and goes absolutely nowhere.
Wow, 24, number 4, 23, 17, 58, all in on that stop.
Bingo.
All right, Vinny Smith in the backfield. One lined up to the right, one to the left.
Ian Garcia sends Seth Park in motion. Smith gets the ball. Kind of slippery out there. The footing is not good.
No, it's not.
Footing is not good.
And you can't really put the taller cleats on because you're on turf.
I remember the old.
Oh, the scoreboard just went out. We lost power.
Awesome. Okay, well, looks like we're going to switch over to Swiss timing.
Oh, just kidding.
Oh,
I just unplugged it real quick.
It just came back on. We had a malfunction at U-Prep last night during their volleyball game. Their brand new gym is finished, and they played a game in there, and they had a problem, and all of a sudden I looked up, and it was like 13-17, and a fraction of a second later, it was 173-13. All right, Ian Garcia looking to throw that ball, looking downfield, and that is intended for Kenyon Riley. Underthrown a little bit, so that goes incomplete.
Was it a catchable ball, though?
Not really. I don't think so. I don't think so.
It just seemed like he had his hand on him the whole entire time, but you know what? You turn around, you look for the ball.
It was way underthrown. Riley had to come back for it, and he was stretched out backwards.
And Vinny Smith on the medical table.
And they're going to kick this ball away. Corbin Muckle,
beautiful
nice
kick.
It'll bounce at the 35 and out of bounds.
That's where it'll stay.
Yeah. What's Vinny Smith getting some tape down there?
He's probably getting an ankle taped up or his wrist. His wrist could be still bothering him.
No, they're working on his calf. They're working on his knee. They're cutting all the tape off, and they're going to give him a fresh dose.
A plaster Paris?
Yeah. looks like that might be Matt Hunsaker wrapping him up. I'm not sure if that's him or not. Might be.
All right, so Foothill will go to work.
The ball right at the 35-yard line. Foothill is going from our left to our right. They are up by 6, 10:31 left to play in the third. Gordon, the quarterback, he's had a great challenge with exchanges today. He'll bring a guy in motion. Now he'll set up and slow down. Handoff right up the middle, and that's good yardage right there. About 8 or 9 on the play. Not bad. Womack, the ball carrier.
Corbin Muckle on the stop for Shasta.
Telling you what, that Womack guy, big yardage every single time he's had the ball tonight. The Wolves better put out a spike strip on that guy.
Yep. They got to do something to slow him down.
Gordon in the shotgun, and he'll hang on to it, and he'll move forward. Alex Meek brings him down. Mosby involved in the tackle as well, and that's going to be enough for a first down for the Cougars.
2 plays, and boom, boom, first down. The thing that I noticed that Foothill is doing is they are controlling the time of possession.
Yeah, they're just grit. It's all grit down there right now.
And that is what Shasta's used to doing, is controlling that time of possession, which makes the defense tired.
Handoff will go right-hand side once again. Womack, the ball carrier, and he'll gain about 9 on the play, close to another first down.
And again on the tackle is Corbin Muckle.
Kickoff tomorrow at Shasta College is 1 o'clock. It's the Shining Knights toy drive. You bring a toy and you'll get in free tomorrow at Shasta College.
And they're also recognizing domestic disturbance.
That's right. So they're asking people to wear purple, which is going to be great.
Yep.
We're doing that tomorrow as well. Kickoff, 1 o'clock. Foothill College coming to town. Low snap. Quarterback Gordon will hang on to it. He's looking for the first down marker. Oh, my goodness, he may have lost his neck.
That was a great stop by Corbin Muckle. Right on the shoulder pads, didn't grab the face mask, brought him down immediately, threw him down like a rag doll.
He did not look like he may have been a paper doll.
But he's still enough for the first down.
Yeah. I don't know how you give him any forward progress on that. His neck landed back at the 40. That was an interesting tackle from Corbin Muckle. 8:33 left to play in the third period. Good football game. Nice and close, nice and tight. Good offense, excellent defense on both sides. Not a whole lot of big plays in tonight's ball game so far. Womack will get it right-hand side. He'll charge out for like 2 or 3 more. He goes right up the middle. McHenry in there on the tackle. Alex Meek there. Their big pile. They just roll off now.
You know, sometimes you just want to have a microphone down on that sideline.
Yeah. Or a recording device, especially in the college games, because that's where you hear some interesting stuff. Womack gets that ball, hands off right up the middle. It's a pretty good gain. Close to a first down. We'll see where they mark it. They're going to mark it at the 31.
So it's going to be 3rd and 1.
3rd and inches almost, it looks like. Tonight's football game brought to you by Aztec Construction and Restoration. Wind, water, fire damage, whatever, mold, whatever it is, call Aztec Construction. Quarterback Gordon in that shotgun position. He's got 2 receivers on each side, wide, flared out. And he'll hang on to it. He's done that a lot tonight.
Oh, and he fumbled it.
He coughed it up there right at the end. He recovered it. And
I don't know if
they're gonna give him the first down.
Yep. Wow, that's that was pretty close there.
That was real close. 7 minutes left in the third. Good football game.
Excellent football game. 6-0. Favor of the Cougars.
Womack set at halfback in the shotgun position. Is Gordon the quarterback? He's got options. He'll give it to Womack, and he'll go right up the middle. And he's got another sizable gain and close to another first down. It is a first down, and
Wow.
Womack is the man. He's putting on a clinic out there.
He is doing what Seth Park and Vinny Smith have done all year long.
Same lineup for the Cougars. Same play. Womack gets it, runs into his own guy, and trips up over Detrius Kelsall. Not much of a gain. A couple of feet. Not much. A yard, they're calling it.
Second down and 9. 6:08 left in the third quarter. Boy, this game's just flying by.
It is a quick game. 6 minutes, and it's not dry out, but the rain is gone. So this is a fourth quarter, I think, is going to be a really good quarter. High snap. Womack gets the ball. Off tackle, left-hand side. He's got room to move. Gets down close to the touchdown, and he's going to make it across the line. Touchdown, Foothill.
Wow. Wow.
You know what I've noticed? Not a lot of penalties tonight.
Not a lot of penalties on Foothill. You know, a couple on Shasta, but not that many. But boy, the moves on with Womack. Goes to the left, jukes to the right. Zigzags all the way through the center of the Lions' den and gets in there.
That'll make it 12. They'll go for the extra point, which will make it 13-0, 5:49.
Low snap, and it looks like, oh, and yeah, Kelsall picked it up.
No good?
No good. So 12-0.
12-0, 5:49 left to play, and we will be right back.
You're listening to Shasta Wolves Varsity Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
Honey, the water isn't working. I'm going to call J&J.
J&J Pumps offers the largest crew and inventory to get your water back on sooner. From water pumps to water filtration and everything in between, J&J Pumps will solve your water problems. J&J also offers 24/7 emergency service. When you have a water problem or question, contact J&J Pumps. Rain, sleet, or snow, J&J will go. Now,
man, that kid's tough. Hit him hard.
Boy, I think 24 and 13 are dazed and confused. Which way did he go, left or right?
Yes.
Exactly.
It's Kelsall. He's bumbling, rambling around in there. He's going to take a few guys with him and scramble for a few extra yards.
Timeout. That's going to be taken by Foothill, so we can take a quick timeout. 5:12 left to play in the third. Foothill leads 12-0. We'll be right back.
You're listening to Shasta Wolves Varsity Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
Boundary Water Screen Printing's Kyle the Surf Ninja flying high on the cloud break waves of Fiji. Only the hardcore should attempt this. You can't see this, but I'm raising my hand right now. I am so hardcore. Surf Ninja out.
Hi, this is Dr. Maria Salas of Healthwise Chiropractic, and you're listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
That Surf Ninja guy's a tough dude. He's the only guy who can smoke a cigar while riding a wave. Right?
I love it when he brings us the forecast from Fiji and South Africa and Australia and Gary Moore's backyard.
Metallic Rocker, update the score. I did that. It's 12-0, buddy. Thank you. All right. Handoff. Seth Park trying to get around. He's looking for a way. Almost gets around. He's still going. He's up at the 50, 45 and out of bounds. That's the closest that play all night long. There's a late flag on the play.
That's going to be on Matthew Braden.
Looks like a late hit out of bounds on Seth Park. Got a little frustration there showing off, and that's probably going to give the Wolves an extra 10 yards at least.
Man, well, they'll take it, too, because they need to stay within a couple of scores in this game to keep it, winnable.
And Seth Park finally found the outside.
He worked for that one.
Yep. And they're going to tack on another 15 yards after that.
Wolves looking for anything they can get here, and putting them closer to the end zone is a dangerous play. Sometimes emotions get the best of you, but you got to keep that under control.
Especially at this, this is the last game of the season.
Yep. And a lot at stake here.
Ian Garcia hands off to Vinny Smith. Vinny's charging with those big, tough legs. They try to strip the ball from him. No big deal.
Oh!
Oh, wow. I've never seen that before.
Did you see that? Kelsall picked him up. Picked him up and carried him with him.
Kelsall's got the best carry of the game, and that was Vinny Smith.
That was great. There's a couple of flags down. I wonder what that's all about.
Kelsall probably picking him up and running with him.
Wow.
I haven't seen that since Refrigerator Perry picking up Walter Payton and carrying him in the end zone.
That's exactly what that looked like right there.
That was crazy.
Kelsall picked him up like he was a redheaded stepchild and put 7-8 more yards on the play, but they're going to bring it back. What was the call there?
That was a penalty against Shasta for aiding the runner.
Aiding the runner.
Okay, so that's kind of a silly rule.
That's a very silly rule.
Yep.
I think that's a ridiculous call.
That's like saying in basketball the alley-oop is illegal. Come on.
Goaltending's illegal. Hey, if you're tall enough to reach up there and tip it away, good for you.
That's right. I think they have to make the basket 16 feet tall. See how that changes the league.
There it goes.
There will be no more Spud Webbs out there.
I think I'll look for Seth Park to get it.
Park goes in motion.
Nope.
Vinny gets the ball. He'll goes off tackle, and he'll gain about 5 more.
Joseph Good on the stop.
44 good.
Shasta seeming to find their offense here. They did get a replay of the first down, so it was 1st and 12, now 2nd and 7. Not a short yardage play, but a lot more manageable.
Well, they've got really good ball control. The penalty didn't help them at all, but they need to do something substantial to get their head in the game.
They need to capitalize on this, period.
Right up the middle, Vinny Smith.
They need to get the ball in the end zone.
You'd have to figure for Shasta at this point, it's got to be 4-down territory at this late in the game already.
Absolutely, I agree. Who's that guy? What's that guy?
Wasn't aware they were serving tall cans back there in the parking lot. I didn't see that booth.
Is that right? Yeah.
I thought that was your cousin Vinny.
I didn't know the Beer and Wine Festival was still going on. Right up the middle, Vinny
Smith.
They fake it to him. Kelsall gets the ball. He's across the 20, 10, down to the 5, and he lunges forward to the 3 before he's knocked out of bounds. No flags and a big play for Shasta.
Wow. You want to penalize him for assisting the runner, they'll just give him the ball instead, and he'll assist himself. There's no penalty in that.
That was a great call by that Hunsaker.
Did you see that? He just leveled like 2 people on his way.
Okay, inside the 5 now. 1st and goal.
Wolfpack getting hungry.
It's a little bad snap. It's fumbled, and he's going to take a sack and down back to the 12-yard line.
Wow.
Hey, Ryan, could you just step up there with that guy who's yelling and tell him that his parole officer is waiting at the gate?
Does he look big? I'll go up there. I got a set of nunchucks underneath my jacket.
No. It's all in fun. He's a fan, man. He's a fan. I love fans that scream. Seth Park with the end around, and he is flipped over, and the ball's loose, and Shasta falls on it.
Wow.
Goodness. Kirk Gibson recovered that one. Not a time for Shasta not to convert on this deal.
Well, you know, Seth Park got hit hard and flipped over.
Not like him to cough up the ball like that either.
No. That ball is slippery. Listen to Shasta's sidelines. 3rd down and 12. And it's going to be
inside. Kelsall got the ball, 10 yards line, and he's down to the 5.
Fourth and goal.
Wow.
Got to go for it.
High pressure situation. I love the call.
Seth around the right side.
That's what I'm saying right now, but they didn't put him in motion, but they give it to him anyway around the right side, and he's got room. He's headed for the goal line.
He did it.
Dives. He makes it. Touchdown, Shasta.
All right. That's what they needed to do. They needed to find that end zone, and they did it with Seth Park.
Nice work.
Great job, and it looks like they are going to go for 2 here, Gary.
Smart. (12-6).
Yes, they are going for 2.
There we go. They'll try it again. Kelsall, he'll make it nice and easy. No problem. 2-point conversion is good. Kelsall makes it happen. 12-8 with 2 minutes left to play in the third. We'll be right back.
You're listening to Shasta Wolves Varsity Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
If you're ill or injured, Hilltop Medical Clinic is here to help. From allergies to the flu to minor injuries, Hilltop Medical Clinic has you covered. Hilltop Medical Clinic is open 7 days a week on Hilltop Drive in the Town and Country Shopping Center and open Monday through Saturday on Eureka Way in Reading. No appointment necessary. Just come on in. Hilltop Medical Clinic. They accept and bill most insurance. Learn more at hilltopmedicalclinic.com.
Hi, this is Courtney and Bossy at Bud's Jolly Cone in Red Bluff, and you're listening to Shasta Sports Network.
All right. Thank you so much. I'll take 60 pounds of tater tots, please.
And Bob Carroll with the hibachi out on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
8-12.
Bob Carroll, I love that guy.
Oh, so do I.
He has done some amazing things in the racing world, and it's just in the motorcycle world. And
in the kart world.
I still say that he's the guy that used to burn ants when he was a kid with a magnifying glass on the sidewalk. I'm just kidding, Bob.
He says, don't kid, you're right. What's not to love about the Carroll family? They're all great people. Oh, and it's a little squiggly kick.
Yeah, and it's wobbly, uncontrollable right now. They finally pick it up. We're at about the 24-yard line, and that gentleman is on the move, looking to run a left-hand side return. Brings it back about 10 yards, and he's ran out of bounds just over the 30-yard line, and that's where Foothill will have the ball.
And it looks like on the stop is Joe Barricker, number 29.
I have to say, guys, I owe you an apology. I'm not wearing my Shasta game hat tonight because my kid lost it.
Is that right?
Yes. And so I'm looking at the score up there tonight. I'm like, it's the hat.
It's the hat.
So I apologize to you and the whole Wolfpack out there for not wearing the hat. The kid misplaced it. So I will make sure I have it when the playoffs start.
Excellent. You got to have the rally cap, they call them.
High
All
snap.
Right. End around Womack, and he's going to get stopped. About a 1-yard gain. He almost got brought down to the backfield right now. Kirk Gibson with some sportsmanship helping him up.
Yep. Troy Lyons on the stop. Wow. He's got about a half-yard loss there. This is all right. They're not coming to the Lions' den, so they're going to sweep around the outside. I'm going outside.
Shasta tasted the end zone justice, and now they are feeling hungry. Defense is fired up and ready to play this stand.
Well, that's the momentum. I mean, that score right there has got to turn all of these guys on, and now's the time that you got to up your game. You got to up your level of play. You got to reach out. You got to make it happen.
You got the momentum going your way. You might as well.
Short gain up the middle for Foothill. It'll be 3rd down and 7.
3rd and long, and you can see a revitalized Wolfpack defense out there playing like they want it. They want to do their part to get their offense back on the field and even up this game.
It's the mist has totally gone away, and the temperature change is different, so now we've got this little fog hovering over the field. He's scrambling, looking to throw. He's in trouble. Kelsall runs him out of bounds.
Oh.
Troy Lyons was there as well, too, so it's going to be a big loss.
Big, huge loss.
Dietrich Kelsall, Troy Lyons ran him out of trouble. That guy was seeing him pounce.
Yeah, I'd run out of bounds too. I'd hand him the ball and say, go past me.
I don't even think I could run out of bounds fast enough. Those guys are fast, Danny. I just fall down.
He was headed for Carl's Jr.
Kelsall, for a big dude, he's got some pretty good speed.
He does it, and he just got done playing offense. He is hungry out there to make this game even.
I mean, he's 6'3". That's my height. He weighs 240. He's a big boy, and when you can move that quick, good for you. He's in good shape. Here comes the punt. Foothill gets the punt off. It will bounce, and Gibson will just stay away from it and let it roll down to the 25-yard line. And that's where the Cougars will have a little crap shoot and say, it's your ball. We'll take it. 25 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Susie Hendricks is listening to us. Susie, thank you. Shasta now has the ball. 1st and 10. Let's see where they mark it.
Personal foul against Shasta.
What?
Oh, it's a personal foul, too.
Where'd that come from? I didn't see that. Shasta gets a personal foul. That'll back them up. That'll put them deep in their own territory. Shasta does have the ball, Susie. 25 seconds left to play in the 3rd period. Foothill Cougars lead this one 12-8. Good football game.
Good football game, and the Wolfpack Proud are out here tonight. There's a lot of attitude floating around the stadium on both sides of the field.
That's right. I'm a little disappointed that they couldn't come up with some sort of a coverage system for the cannon. That cannon just makes this whole thing.
And there's Vinny Smith up the middle. And that's probably going to do it for the 3rd quarter here.
They're going to try to get off one more.
5 yards on the carry.
They better hurry. They got 9 seconds left to snap that ball. I say get it going. That's just a free play. It's an extra play. 3, 2. They're not going to get it.
They're not going to pull this one off.
Nope. And that's going to wrap up the 3rd period. And that's where we stand with one more stanza to go. And that's not a George Costanza. That is 12-8 in favor of the Foothill Cougars. 4th quarter coming right up.
You're listening to Shasta Wolves Varsity Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
I feel if you can come here and run good, you can go anywhere and win. So that's what brings us here every Saturday.
The Red Bluff Outlaws return to the Pauline Davis Pavilion for another exciting season of racing. For schedule and information, go to rboutlaws.com.
This is Gary Hoffman at Shasta Physical Therapy. You are listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
Hey, thank you very much, Gary, for supporting these young athletes here in our area this season. We appreciate that very much. Tonight's football game brought to us by Aztec Construction. They are the experts when it comes to wind, water, fire, mold damage. If you've got some construction issues, make your first call to Aztec Construction.
What if you're dog sitting for your sister-in-law and the dog is a year-old German Shepherd going absolutely ham on the inside of your house? Can Aztec take care of me?
You bet.
Absolutely.
And Vinny Smith up the center. Holy Toledo.
Yeah, tough for yardage right there. Ryan, I want to finish answering your question. That is, yes, they can help you. They'll show up with their Purina toolkit and take care of business.
And they'll take care of it the Aztec way.
That's right. We don't call 911.
Nope.
Vinny Smith, Seth Park in motion. And they hand it off left-hand side to Mosby, and he cuts and jives, moves left, moves right. He gets a pretty good gain on the play, maybe 6 on it, up across the 30.
And Mosby getting into the works.
Well, you know what? I don't think Mosby's been involved enough this game.
I don't think he has either, and he has got it. That kid is not as big as some of the other guys, especially Kelsaw, but his heart is just as big as anybody else's out there.
Yeah,
and he can hit hard.
He's a playmaker. He makes things happen. All right, it's flared way out to the right-hand side. Ryan Puckett. And they'll hand off to Seth Park. He tries that end around, but cuts in because he found a hole. Nice job. First down, and the ball.
Saying he's down.
Yeah, the ball cannot cause a fumble. But Seth
Stripped
Park
again right near the end of the play. You saw the DB get in there and strip that ball out at the end, but he was already down by contact. Shasta moves the chains.
It's easy to strip that ball when it's so slippery out there.
Yeah, but once your knee's down, that's it doesn't matter.
44-yard line is where the ball is. 1st and 10 for the Shasta Wolves. They're mounting a charge right now, and they'll do it again. Seth Park around the right end, and he's got a little room, and he's around the corner. 40, 35, he's ran out of bounds at the 30. That play has worked probably the best the last 2 times that they used it this game.
Well, you seen the last play, Seth Park was going to go around the right side, but he turned and went upfield. Did a little change up.
Well,
so now they're thinking, okay, well, he's not going to do it again, and then boom, run the same play.
Timeout Foothill, and that'll give us time to take a quick breather. 10:45 left to play in this football game. Foothill leads at 12-8. We'll be right back.
You're listening to Shasta Wolves Varsity Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
Do you ever wonder what happens to your vehicle behind the scenes at an auto body collision repair facility? Wonder no more. Go to HilldCollisionCenter.com and watch a virtual tour of the North Valley's finest and most recommended collision repair business. HilldCollisionCenter.com.
Hi, this is Trina Hughes from Trina's Women's Boot Camp and Fitness. You're listening to the Shasta Sports Network. Now drop and give me 20.
All right.
Does she mean give me $20 or 20 push-ups?
20 push-ups, 20 sit-ups, 20 knee bends.
Up downs.
Oh.
Oh.
Do you ever used to climb that pegboard in high school?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I made it about one peg and I'm out.
Well, I got far enough up that I fell down and nobody could get up to the peg, myself included.
He actually sat back and started singing the song Peg.
You ever had to climb that rope? Remember that rope?
Oh, yeah.
Screw that rope.
All right.
Right-hand side.
Vinny.
And that's Vinny. Short yardage, but tough. Gain of about 6 on the play for Vinny.
The thing about Vinny Smith is they try to hit him low because that's always what to say. The tackles, you make tackles low. The guy's got tree trunks growing out of his waist. You're not going to bring him down going low.
That's right. Yep. Not without a chainsaw and a mallet.
He will ring your bell. And you know what athlete he idolizes? Walter Payton.
Good for him. Okay, handoff right-hand side. That's going to go nowhere, and that's Vinny. Look at Vinny keep going. He jumps the group. He had no place to go, so he jumped over the pile.
And turned a loss into, at the very least, no gain. Normally you wouldn't be excited about no gain, but when you're facing a loss, that's actually a productive play.
That's exactly right. Nice move. So here we go. Shasta, third down and about 3rd and 4, we'll call it. Ian Garcia hands it off to Mosby. Left-hand side, and Mosby's got some running room. And he gets close to a first down. He's brought down inside the 20. We'll see where they mark it.
And here comes a flag coming in, too.
What?
That could be a holding.
It is going to be a holding against Shasta, and that's not going to work out in their favor.
Yep, holding Shasta.
But you know what? That's the play that they need to use Mosby on. That would have been a big gain. That would have been a first down.
Absolutely. So I say here, they're going to lose 10 yards here, but they do get a replay of third down. Same play, do it again.
Absolutely. Only run it to the right-hand side. Puckett flared out way over to the sideline here in the receiver position. If Puckett can just beat this one guy, do a quick slant right over the middle. Hello.
He's got open
lights
field.
out, yep.
It's 6 points and a trip through the drive-thru at Taco Bell. Vinny Smith is the fake handoff. Seth Park gets tripped up. He's not going to do much there. Man, I don't know why you just didn't jump over the guy. 4th down, 9 yards to go. What do?
You go for it.
Absolutely.
Why
Down
not?
by 4, a field goal is still not going to tie up that ball game. You got to try to go for it. You're deep in their territory. Go for it anyway.
Yep. Ian Garcia in the shotgun. And he's going to throw the ball, and he's got Kelsall wide open downfield. Kelsall makes the catch inside the 10.
That's Kirk Gibson, actually.
Is it? Kirk, nice job.
Kirk Gibson, wide open over there.
Man, he looked 10 foot tall and bulletproof to me, that play.
Curtis Gibson turned around, was watching that ball the whole time. The defender was not watching the ball or Curtis, and he had his eye on that ball, knew this was an absolutely crucial first down. Heck of a play by Curtis Gibson.
That play right there was a game changer, in my opinion. 9 minutes left, just under 9.
Later today, when we're talking about the final score in this game, I'll bet you we bring up that play right there.
You betcha. And they're going to run it up the middle, off tackle. Vinny has worked very hard tonight for short yardage on every play. Hasn't had that breakout play yet tonight for Vinny.
No, it's because that defensive line is controlling that line of scrimmage. They're doing what they want to do on
tonight is absolutely unbelievable.
Yeah.
Susie Hendricks is on our chat line, and she's sitting home with her cheerleading outfit on and her pom-poms going, go Cougars. Susie, we'll see you tomorrow at Shasta College game. 1 o'clock kickoff. Here comes Ian Garcia out of the shotgun. That's going to be a whistle, and that's going to be a timeout for Shasta. All right, well, with 8:11, we'll take a timeout with them. 12-8, Cougars lead. We'll be right back.
You're listening to Shasta Wolves Varsity Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
Here's what people are saying about Bud's Jolly Cone.
We just love the food here, and the girls treat us like family.
Right into Bud's Jolly Cone today, 455 Antelope Boulevard, Red Bluff.
Hi, this is Vanessa from Enterprise Rental Car, and you are listening to Shasta Sports Network.
Yes, you are.
Bud's Jolly Cone, they treat you like family, the girls do. They treat the burgers like family.
Yes, they do.
It's a great place. If you're ever rolling through Red Bluff, make sure you stop and say hello to the people. Tell them the Shasta Sports Network sent you. They'll give you
It's impossible not to drive right past Jolly Cone.
I know. Mention the Shasta Sports Network and get 3 tater tots for free.
That's one heck of a deal.
They're going to get a rush of 1,000 people next week, and they're going to call me and go, hey, we had to give away 278,000 tater tots. All right, Garcia hands that ball right up the middle, and it's probably Smith. I didn't see it, but he's usually the guy.
Looks like he's down about the 1-yard line.
Wow. Yeah, Vinny Smith down to the 2. Be 3rd and goal. This is where the game changes right here.
This is it. 3rd and 2 at the 2-yard line.
Corbin Muckle coming in.
Here comes Corbin Muckle.
Corbin Muckle's a dangerous player, too. He's about 1.5 feet taller than most everybody else out there.
That's right.
And here comes Kirk Gibson, too.
Here comes Garcia right up over center. They're showing quarterback sneak. They hand it off to
Seth
Park, and it's going to be a touchdown, Shasta.
Wow.
Right up the middle. Nobody touched him. He could have phoned it in.
Okay, now, crucial point right here. Do you just kick the extra point and go up by 3? Do you go for the 2-point conversion? Possibly not get it down by 2.
I would say in this rain, I say you punch it in, you go for 2, you make it a 2-score or a touchdown play game, and put the pressure, rather than putting the pressure on their kicker, and just go for 1 and have to make a kick of your own.
I agree, totally. And they're going to go for the 2 right here. A couple of receivers out wide to the left, Vinny Smith in the backfield. They'll hand it off to Seth Park, right-hand side, and he will soft shoe and do a Fred Astaire move across the line. 2 extra points. That is good for the Wolves. 16-12 now with 7:28 left to play. Kickoff coming up.
You're listening to Shasta Wolves Varsity Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
Boundary Water Screen Printing's Kyle the Surf Ninja in the paradise that is Superbank in Gold Coast, Australia. There's quality waves and a large area for tons of surfers. That means me. Surf Ninja out.
Hi, this is Barry Weisswasser with the Asphalt Cowboys. You're listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
And the rain is coming down again. Once again. Boy, coming down in sheets. Look at that. And here comes Tony ducking for cover again. You need an umbrella for that.
All right.
For your
All right, so we're back here.
Mistress.
7:28 left to play. 16-12 now. And the Shasta Wolves are coming to life. Man, they needed that.
So Tony Horde brings his wife and his mistress, Shannon Cannon.
I got to tell you, though, Gary, as much as that absolutely crucial first down play that Curtis Gibson made on 4th, the end around that Seth Park had over here, that was also a game-changing play.
Yes, it was, and they've been waiting for that play to work all night long, and it's finally worked. Not as good as it always has, but it's starting to make things happen. Muckle makes that kick down to the 20, and it'll go out of bounds.
Any score updates?
Let me see what we got here.
We're kind of interested in the Chico Paradise game.
And Enterprise is playing Pleasant Valley. And if Enterprise doesn't win that game against PV tonight, they are missing the playoffs this year.
Wow. Yeah, they will be out, and Las Plumas will move up. Enterprise right now is at number 6 seed. Red Bluffs at number 5.
Oh, man. The rain has lightened up a little bit, but the mist is out there. It's thick. I mean, it's not as bad, as it looks, but on the field, it's a downpour down there on that field.
It is absolutely a downpour. Those boys are going to fight for every yard they get, offense and defense, scrambling to get anything done out there in all this rain.
Gordon hands off to Womack, right-hand side. There's a big pile up right there, and Troy Lyons leads that, and they'll lose yardage on the play.
Don't run it into the Lions' den.
I'll tell you guys what, as much as this stadium is rocking with the Swiss cheese crowd we got out here tonight, they are making just as much noise as if this place was full.
Yeah,
there's not as many people, but the attitude was absolutely brought out by the Wolfpack tonight.
Nice job, Wolfpack. It's 6:57 left to play. Shasta now leads 16-12. They've got to put a touchdown on the board. They'll try Womack right up the middle.
And he goes nowhere.
And he goes absolutely nowhere. And who was that? Was that 73
that's
or 23?
23
nice
right there.
job,
That's
Tony de Blasio.
De Blasio.
3rd and long for Foothill. Shasta is looking to put this one away.
Nice job.
Foothill will go for it on 4th down,
no
regardless
question
where they're at.
3rd and 9 right now. Gordon will be looking to throw. Some good pressure right now would freak him out. He gets rid of it. Upfield, downfield. He's out of bounds. We'll see if he makes the catch in bounds, and they're saying no, he did not.
Signal incomplete.
Incomplete.
4-down territory. If the Wolves can make a play here on 4th down,
they will have good
that's
field
going to
position.
be, I know we've said it a lot, a game changer.
End of the 3rd period, Enterprise 0, Pleasant Valley 7.
Wow.
Thanks to Mike Daly for that update. And they're setting the punt, but this is where a really good fake would come in handy. It would be a big gamble, but they're not going to do it. They're going to kick it away. That left-footed kicker does pretty good, and here we go. Oh, Gibson almost.
He almost touched it, but he didn't.
I don't know what happened there. I mean,
he was gonna catch it, and then
didn't like the look of it.
He didn't like the look of it.
Well,
it's like, that thing's slimy.
Much better to let it go and let them down it rather than try to make a play that you can't make and lose control, especially down at the 20-yard line.
Absolutely.
He heard Leon talking to him. Let it be.
Yep.
Okay, so 6:04 left to play. We've got ourselves a close game here. Rain has let up. It's just a mild mist right now. Greg Barnett from the Record Searchlight is down there on the field.
Yeah, tell me a mild mist at 3 o'clock this afternoon.
That guy's got a lens on that camera that is worth more than my Ford F-150. Nice job. Here we go. In motion goes Park. They'll fake it to him, give it right up the middle, and there's running room for Vinny Smith. And he's up to the 40, 45, 50, and 40, 35. Finally, and nobody's going to get him. He's going all the way. Touchdown, Vinny Smith, and there's not a flag on the field.
Wow. Talk about a punch in the gut.
Whoa, how about that?
And the air in the tires just got let out on Foothill.
The pendulum has swung all the way back the other way. Not 2 minutes ago, Gary was saying they've tried that play. Vinny has been fighting for every yard he's got, still looking for the big play. Absolutely explosive, 80 yards to the house.
All of his effort tonight, Vinny Smith, that one paid off. Nice work.
The ice bath he takes later is going to be well worth it now.
Where was the line of scrimmage on that? Do you remember?
I think it was the 20-yard line.
Okay, so that's an 80-yard run by Vinny Smith. Wow.
Beautiful. And there's a pass to the end zone. No, incomplete.
That'll be no good. So it'll be 22-12 with 5:49 left to play. We'll have the ensuing kickoff coming right up.
You're listening to Shasta Wolves Varsity Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
Looking for an immediate career opportunity in Reading? Listen up. Spherion is a recruiting and staffing leader with 20 years of success helping job seekers in our area get connected to rewarding career opportunities. They currently have a variety of job openings, including warehouse laborers, auto body techs, as well as office and administrative positions. If those fit your skills and interests, Spherion would love to talk to you. Learn more about these or other available positions. Call Spherion today at 222-3434. Get connected to a job today. Call Spherion.
Hi, this is Nikki at Shasta Physical Therapy, and you are listening to Shasta Sports Network.
You better believe it.
Ooh. Man, this game is
exciting.
It's still close. I mean, there's still time. It's a good football game. Both teams have played extraordinarily well tonight.
Well, there's one defensive coordinator down there who will say, no, it's not close anymore. Because watch this. We're going to shut them down again. It's no secret. He will bring the pressure.
Corbin Muckle with the boot. He gives that kind of a wobbly warhead kick, and that'll be, oh, he lost his shoe on that one. I don't know how you run right out of your shoe.
Well, those are some sensible shoes. Look how the players are coming at him.
Yes, and that was Womack too. And man, he had a lot of room to run upfield. He had at least 20-yard return on that.
I thought that was a euphemism to hear a guy run out of his shoes. That thing just came flying off.
It did. What was that?
Well, his shoes said, "You go face all those guys. I'm not going to be in that. I'm coming off. I'm going the other way."
That was just weird.
Stranger things have happened in football.
Hey, stranger things have happened in ping pong, but that was fun to watch. Vinny run down the field on that play.
All right, so 1st and 10 for Foothill.
Gordon is back there. He's got 3 receivers on his right-hand side. Womack in motion. They'll fake it to him, and they're looking downfield. Gordon's got nobody to throw to. He's got to throw it over the middle. It throws right at the 15-yard line, and they're calling it incomplete.
They're going to say that's incomplete.
Saying it hit the ground. Wow. 22-12 here, 5:39 left in this football game, and man, talk about a celebration when this game's over if it remains at this score.
They will finish the season 9-1 and 5-0 in the division.
PV 14, Enterprise 7, 11:40 left to play in the game.
And that should earn the Wolves a first-round bye, if I'm not mistaken.
I think that's correct. Womack end around right-hand side. Ooh. Cuts it inside, and he gets wrapped up.
He ran into Walker Huey.
Yeah, Walker Baby Huey, man, that guy.
You do not want to run into Walker Huey. That's like running into a Mack truck. Just as forgiving, too.
When you run into Walker Huey like that, you might as well just walk up to him on the school campus and say, why don't you just punch me in the mouth?
You might want to just walk right over to Mercy Hospital if that's the case.
Yeah. All right, clock is on the move. 5:05 left to play in this football game. Womack in motion. They'll fake it to him. They'll hand it off up the middle, or maybe Gordon hung on to it. It seems to me like about
he meant to do that
10 or 11 times tonight Gordon has hung on to the ball, and maybe because of an exchange, maybe that's the plan. I don't know what, but only a couple of them have worked tonight.
4th and 2 now. They're sending the punting unit out. Clock continues to run with 4:34 left in the game. 4:30 until celebration time. Call cool in the game. Get them over here.
That's it. And they're going to just kick it away. Kind of a weird wobbly kick, and that's going to go to nobody. It'll dribble up near midfield, and it will stop rolling right there at the 50.
Boom.
And that's where we'll have a possession with 4 minutes and 10 seconds left.
Wow. What a comeback for Shasta. All right, now's the time that you don't want to make mistakes. Eat the clock up. And Seth Park.
You'd expect to see a lot of run plays here from Shasta. As Danny said, they're trying to eat the clock up. Just tell your guys you got to hang on to that ball. That ball is slicker than snot. You got to hold on to it no matter what.
Yep, don't make mistakes.
Easy for us to say up here under the tent where it's dry.
Hey, I'd rather be up here. I'd rather be at Hinkle's Market than here. I mean, this is wet.
What would you be doing at Hinkle's Market this late besides picking up cigarette butts on the floor on the ground?
No, I'd be selling some alcohol to some winos. I'd be working that car lot, selling some cars too.
Getting some bait for your early trip tomorrow out to the lake is what you'd be doing.
Wouldn't it be perfect? This is a perfect job for Dave Tappan to own a beer, bait, and bullet store.
Yes. Wait, that would be a perfect for him to patronize that store.
That's
I don't
exactly
think the owner is supposed to be grumpy old men out there out in the front whittling wood.
I know. Dave's a big fisherman too. Probably have those night crawlers on special.
You could have casted a line down the stairway.
End around, right-hand side, Seth Park, and he's got room to move. He runs down near the 25-yard line.
Oh, they're going to call him
Tiptoed
out.
along that sideline, got himself about an extra 4 yards out of that play with his fancy moves out there.
Actually, they're saying his foot came out at the 27-yard line.
Dave Tappan is such a nice guy. He would have a special on night crawlers. If you buy one, you get 12 free.
Yeah.
That's Dave's style, right?
Oh, yeah.
Dave Tappan, one of the greatest guys ever.
Yep. Super nice guy, and he'll always be there for you if you need him.
Amen.
And Vinny Smith up the center.
He got up the center before he figured he was going to get there. Kind of ran into his own man a little bit and had to regain his momentum after bouncing off his own player because he busted up that hole so fast.
You know, Dietrich Kelsall still picking him up and running with his player. That's just great.
That's my favorite play of the game. I know they negated it with that penalty, but that's still my favorite play of the whole game.
Yeah. I also have another favorite play of the game, but I'm going to save that for the end. 2:18 left in the game. Kelsall. And it looks like he dives for a first down.
Way to funnel it back to the inside, stay down, watch that clock tick all the way down.
Yep. They will. They'll run that clock all the way down. They'll keep an eye on that play clock too and run it all the way down to the last 3 seconds.
2:02 on the clock, and it's ticking. Shasta up 22-12 in this game. 22 unanswered points.
Seth Park up the center. He tries to cut and go up center. And Foothill defense looks exhausted. Now you notice that in the fourth quarter here, Shasta has controlled possession of time.
Possession of time as well as the tempo of the game, both offensively as well as defensively.
Yep, once they got that score, boom, the momentum changed and it just...
The confidence they had after they scored the first time was just unmatched. And Foothill was playing catch-up. Even though they were still ahead, they were playing catch-up confidence-wise.
Right side, Seth Park, and he's charging down to the goal line. Touchdown, Shasta. It's the Seth Park Show with 1:09 to go.
Wow. 28-12. Oh, they got the bell. They can ring the bell.
Yeah, we need more cowbell.
I got a fever.
Yeah.
And the only prescription is more cowbell.
Uh-huh. That is a great skit that will never go out of style, right? 28-12.
Wow, and David Rivera is coming off limping. He's heading right for the medical table. Oh, they're going to go for an extra point.
Oh, how about that? They'll kick it, and that's just weird. That wouldn't have qualified in a croquet game. Yeah, extra point, no good. Fourth quarter, 1:09 left, 28-12, and we have another kickoff coming up right after this.
You're listening to Shasta Wolves Varsity Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
Hi, this is Dr. Maria Salas, your local Reading chiropractor. At Healthwise Chiropractic, we take a comprehensive approach to your health journey. From adjusting the entire family to providing you with pure, safe, and beneficial Arbonne products, we have a solution for you. Call Healthwise to make your appointment today. 244-9000. That's 244-9000. Or go to healthwisedoc.com. That's healthwisedoc.com.
This is Andy Hogan from Shasta Physical Therapy, and you're listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
Yes, you are.
1:09 to go.
109 to
28-12. Shasta Wolves came out in the second half, and they meant business. Unanswered, 22 answered points, now 28 unanswered points.
Can you see Hunsaker telling my halftime? How bad do you guys want this?
Yeah.
Because you're not showing me that you want this too bad. Oh, and it's a squiggly kick again.
Yeah, kind of like an onside kick is what it'll be if they don't pick it up. They do pick it up, and they try to run it back. Short gain. Cole Millward picked that ball up. And
you can see them in there trying to rip that ball out. The defense is still playing, still fighting.
Yep. Why not?
Go.
That ball's wet. It's slippery. Why not? 1:04 left in the game. And Hunsaker now shaking hands with Ian Garcia.
Nice.
Telling him good job.
Have a rest. You got to bye next week.
Ian Garcia just looked down on him and said, hey, I think I'm about 3 inches taller than you. What's the deal? The weight room pays off. Here we go. Gordon now. He's got to make big things happen in a short amount of time if he can do it. And he'll hand it off to, I'm not sure if that was Womack or not, but it doesn't really matter. It went nowhere.
All you could see was purple.
That's it.
Yep. On the carry there was Hunter Woodward.
Our Metallic Rocker on the chat line says 28 unanswered points. Feels like watching the Raider game lately.
Yeah. All right, 35 seconds left. Clock continues to run.
Should have about time for one more play.
Hey, oh, it's a fumble. Oh, he kind of almost lost that.
Not going to matter now.
Nope, and the celebration already starts.
It's rudimentary now with the clock ticking with 12 seconds left, and that's going to be the final.
They're not even going to try to run another play. That's it. They're lining up. Wow, what a spectacular game. What a great comeback by Shasta.
You got to play 4 quarters in this game.
Yep.
And you got to play them well.
Yep, we're not talking those quarters, that 25-cent piece. And Hunsaker and Joey Brown. Whoa.
Shake hands.
Oh, they hugged each other.
Yeah, that's sportsmanship. They're longtime friends, too.
Oh, yeah.
So,
all right.
They appreciate each other, and that's going to wrap it up. Coming up, the RU postgame show is next, and we also have the Hill Collision Center Player of the Game. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
You're listening to Shasta Wolves Varsity Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
Everybody knows Enterprise picks you up. But can they solve all my transportation needs? Spoiler alert, they can.
You can buy from Enterprise Car Sales.
Sold. Car sharing. That's alarmingly sensible.
We even rent exotics.
That's good, because sometimes Mama wants to drive like a mother. Big trucks are kind of my jam. You guys make me feel so special.
Like a princess?
Exactly. Rent, buy, or share. How can Enterprise pick you up today?
Bud's Jolly Cone is your stop for fun. Passed down through 3 generations, our family-owned and operated shop dishes up delectable hot dogs, tacos, burgers, and sandwiches all year round. On Tuesdays and Wednesdays, ride on down to try our famous and mouth-watering 50-cent burgers. When you need to satisfy your sweet tooth, try some soft-serve ice cream or one of our legendary milkshakes, available in over 30 different flavors. We also have a very strong connection to racing and proudly partner with RB Outlaws to offer exciting and fun karting. The heart of our business is, and always will be, family and fun. For delicious food, sweet treats, and memories that will last a lifetime.
Right into Bud's Jolly Cone today, 455 Antelope Boulevard, Red Bluff.
Electric vehicles. We are seeing more of them every day. A new electric car in your driveway makes you eligible for a $1,000 rebate from Reading Electric Utility, REU. Plus, another $500 rebate for your level 2 charger. Did you know that REU's electricity rate for charging is equal to paying $1.08 per gallon of gasoline? Smart, eco-friendly, and super cool. Visit a local dealer today and take one for a spin. Electric vehicle rebates from REU. For information, visit us at REUpower.com or call 339-7200. REU and you. Powerful together.
This is Defensive Coordinator Kirk Ramage, and you're listening to Shasta Sports Network.
Well, Kirk has got to be very pleased with his performance of his defensive line here tonight. Final score from Thompson Field, Shasta wins it 28-12, and that puts them in the driver's seat for the playoffs. Ryan, give me your synopsis of the game as a whole.
As a whole, I think the Wolves almost struggled to define themselves.
All right, you got a frog in your throat?
A little bit, yeah. I'm choked up. They won.
Did you know?
They struggled to define themselves early in the game, try to get the pace of this team, try not to look past this team and get into the postseason. But I think they struggled to find themselves early, and then late in the game, once the pressure got on them, I'm sure Hunsaker had some words of wisdom to lay on them in the halftime, and they came out at the halftime a completely different team. And after that first score, when they first put up those points and they were able to get the 2-point conversion, it was, I mean, they played with a whole different attitude then. Like I said, the pendulum swung completely back the other way, offensively, defensively. Everything started clicking because they all felt they believed in themselves. They looked at this game for what it was, one game, one win, and they played like champions.
They did a great job, and you know what? Historically, all year long, Shasta has not played well in the third period. Tonight they did. And they
had to.
They did have to, and they made it happen, and they never gave up on Seth Park with that end around, and it worked. And that one from Vinny Smith up the middle that went like 80 yards. Vinny was a great player tonight. The RU post-game show here, I'm telling you what, that was good football in my opinion. Dan, what do you think?
You know, it was totally out of character for Shasta tonight. They were completely opposite of what they have been all year long. But when it came to it, and I imagine when they went to halftime, Hunsaker pulled them in and said, okay, you guys are showing me that you are not hungry for this. What is going on out there?
Well, that's a good question. You know, you wonder, you know, he's a good motivator.
He is a great
really
motivator.
Ramage is a great motivator. Joey Brown's a good motivator. One of the best motivators at all time was Bob Reed at Anderson High School. I played for him in 1980. And you know what? Words can make a difference. There's a thing circulating around on the internet right now where this guy's like a drill sergeant, and he's telling a player to go 50 yards with a guy on his back, crawling. Okay, so he's yelling at him, and he's saying, don't give up, don't give up, don't give up. And he goes, I can't make it another step, coach, and he makes it, and the coach made him go the full 100 yards.
Wow.
He thought it was 50, and that's why you don't give up right there.
Yep, exactly.
So,
well, Shasta showed what an absolute danger that they can be because, like you said, they haven't played especially well in the third quarter. They've had a runaway game a lot of these games this year, but the fact that they were able to move past some of their difficulties they were having, get past the adversity, and play like champions in the third quarter where they have traditionally been a little light this year and absolutely put it to the metal really shows that they are a very dangerous competitor, and everybody in the playoffs had better watch out for this number one seed.
I cannot wait to see what happens from here. That'll all shake out here, you know, as far as seeds and stuff go. We'll have that update for you on our social media, Facebook page, as soon as it, you know, all the results are out for tonight's games and stuff like that. If we get any more while we're finishing this up, we'll let you know what it is.
Right now as it sits, Shasta's number 1, Chico's number 2.
Wow, good football season. So for RU, the post-game show, that was a great game. That was a fun game. The rain didn't bother me a bit. Very powerful. The mist is coming down now. And coming up in just a couple of moments, we've got the Hill Collision Center player of the game, and we had a big play. And that's why we're going to select this young man, and we'll tell you about it in just a moment.
You're listening to Shasta Wolves Varsity Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
Shasta Physical Therapy wants you to know it's your health, it's your recovery, and most importantly, it's your choice. If you require physical therapy because of an injury at work, at home, at play, or when the time comes when you need post-operative rehab, Gary Hoffman and Andy Holgum at Shasta Physical Therapy have been helping patients since 1993. Taking time to pick the right physical therapist is just as crucial as picking the right physician. At Shasta Physical Therapy, their goal is to help every patient get their life back to normal. For neck, back, arm, leg, foot pain, or post-operative rehab, Shasta Physical Therapy is your choice. Remember, when your physician prescribes physical therapy, ask for Shasta Physical Therapy by name. After all, it's your health, it's your recovery, and it's your choice.
Shasta Physical Therapy. Call 221-1312, 221-1312. Make it your right choice.
For over 50 years, Hild Collision Center is still family-owned and operated. It all started when Art Hild opened his first body shop in 1965. Today known as Hild Collision Center, the North State's most recommended full-service collision repair business. The Hild family is proud to continue business in this great community. Every year brings new changes in many forms, from new vehicle models, training and equipment, new technology in aluminum bodies and frames, computers, airbags, and Pearl Clear Coat paints. You can be assured that the team at Hild Collision Center are the best in class. The Hild Collision Center family would like to say thank you to the North Valley for trusting them with your collision repairs and allowing them to grow and support our community. Hild Collision Center on East Cypress Avenue in Reading. Online at hildcollisioncenter.com or find us on Facebook. Hild Collision Center, where you're always a satisfied customer.
This is head football coach J.C. Hunsaker from Shasta High School, and you're listening to Shasta Sports Network.
There's a proud young man as a coach right there. They've done it. They had a great season. Nobody beat them but Damani Ranch out of Reno, and that speaks volumes for this football team and all the players on it. It's time now for the Hild Collision Center Player of the Game. Hild Collision Center makes a donation for every player of the game for each game, and then at the end of the year, a sizable donation is given back to the football program here at Shasta, and then each player of the game all year long gets a nice gift to go with it, and some recognition, and a plaque is made, and it's a good thing. So we appreciate Carl Hild and the whole crew over at Hild Collision Center. Dan Hannon, thank you so much for being involved in that heavily. We appreciate that. Who do you like, Dan? Who do you like, Ryan, for player of the game?
Ryan, who do you like?
I got to tell you, there's a lot of young men out there, but to just pick one of them, especially with the team effort that I saw out here, I don't know if I could pick just one. I would say there was a couple of guys that really fought out there and really, really tried hard. I mean, all of them, whole team, from the coach, Hunsaker, Ramage, all the guys all the way on down. I don't know if I could pick just one. What do you think, Danny?
Well, I'll tell you what. I am going to give it to one certain guy, and it came to changing the game.
It was a big play. It was a short play, nothing outrageously spectacular, but the catch was really spectacular.
It was a 4th and 7 on a day that was not thrown a lot because it's a running day because of the rain, but Kirk Gibson on a 4th and 7 made a catch for 12-plus yards, set up a 1st and goal. They got it in and actually went into the lead on the score. I think Kirk Gibson, for that catch, gets the player of the game.
Hild Collision Center player of the game.
Yes. Can't argue with that. And, you know, like we said earlier, there was a lot of game-changing plays, but the go-ahead touchdown put the pressure back on Foothill, pressure that they could not recover from, and that was only possible because of that pass to Curtis Gibson on 4th down. And they had to have it. A long 4th down play. Gibson makes that snatch, watched it the whole way, and made an absolutely outstanding grab. No question.
And all their suspects, the usual suspects, did a great job tonight. Vinny Smith, he played well game. Even Corbin Muckle played a great game. Everybody did their job
Dietrich
tonight.
Kelsaw, even though he picked up another guy.
Seth Park did
a great job. He played a great game offensive and defensively. A lot of those guys did.
I was actually thinking of giving it to Coach Darrell Tracy for wearing shorts in this stuff.
Yeah, nice. So there's your Hild Collision Center player of the game. Nice job, Kirk Gibson. It's going to be tomorrow at 1 o'clock kickoff at Shasta College. It is going to be fun. Foothill College coming to town. And we're looking forward to it, and they've got a lot of special promotions going on tomorrow. Bring a toy. The toy drive's going on, the Shining Night Toy Drive. Bring a toy. Get in free tomorrow.
And wear purple.
Kickoff 1 o'clock. We'll start our pregame show at 12:30. It's been a good deal. So for Shasta High School, Ryan O'Brien, and for Dan Miller, I'm Gary Moore saying good night from Thompson Field.
You've been listening to North State Football on the Shasta Sports Network. Join us each and every Friday and Saturday night for exciting play-by-play action for the Shasta Wolves and the Shasta College Knights. All games are available for replay on the Shasta Sports Network YouTube channel. All games are property of the Shasta Sports Network and are an exclusive sports broadcast of XS Sports 96.1 FM and on the web at xs961.com.